Hello? Hello, testing the microphone, testing the quality. Can everybody hear me? Alright. My special guest of the day, you are good to unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hey everybody, Slickframe James here with another art stream. Today we have a very special guest, the one and only Sarah Sketches. How you doing today, Sarah?
I'm doing good today. How are you, James?
Not bad. It's very sunny out today. I do love the sunny
nice.
the sunny autumn weather. Nothing like
Oh yeah, it's been. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Wow, we're off to a great start talking over me like that. You know what? This stream is over. Never mind. Go away.
Fine, if that's how you want it.
I was just gonna say, like, I do love good old sunny blue sky autumn weather days.
Oh yeah, it's been like really warm for us up here too, which is weird. Because it's normally pretty cold in October, but it was like in the high 70s or 80s.
Oh wow! Holy cow!
It just felt like, yeah, it was crazy. Though it's been pretty cold so far this week.
Yeah, but it's definitely autumn now. But yeah, so
Oh yeah.
So everybody, for those of you who don't know, Sarah Sketches here. She is a very well-known Mario fan artist. She doesn't just draw Mario fan art. She also has her very own. She has her very own book and a lot of her own original characters. I think one of her biggest claims to fame is probably her Luigi and Daisy fan art. Would you agree with that, Sarah?
Yes, I would agree with that. I think that's what people mainly know me for. I also do like to dabble with, other fandoms, especially Zelda.
Yeah, you've also made some pretty solid Link and Zelda fan art. Like, a lot of the fan art you do is shipping. I think that's
oh yeah,
definitely well known.
I like doing romance. I like doing shipping stuff. That's my bread and butter.
Yeah. But for those of you who don't know, Sarah, she's actually a member of the Ask Mario team. She doesn't draw any of the characters on the show, but she has been helping out with organizing character emotes, which is something I mostly do, but she's been helping me a bit with that too. She helped organize the artwork for Diddy Kong, a character that some of you may know I'm slightly weird about him, and
you're a little obsessed with.
How dare you? I'm not a little obsessed. I'm mega obsessed.
I don't blame you. I love Diddy Kong too.
Nice, a woman of taste. So yeah, today I'm going to be working on artwork for Daisy and Luigi. I figured that would be appropriate for Sarah here, because I know how much she loves Luigi and Daisy. They're like her OTP. For those of you who don't know, that's one true pair. Would you agree with that, Sarah?
Yeah, that is definitely, they are definitely one of my OTPs. That feels like such kind of old lingo. I don't know why. Like, I feel like nobody really says that anymore.
Really? I've heard people say that on occasion, but
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't hear it super often.
I just don't hear it often anymore online, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be interviewing Sarah here, but as usual, we're going to be alternating between questions I have for her, but then we're also going to be reading off questions in the live chat. So, as usual, if any of you have any questions for me or Sarah, please let us know. Sarah here is not a voice actress, but if you want to hear like me say anything fun in my Mario or Luigi voices, feel free to leave a request. As usual, super chats will be prioritized. So yeah, before we get started on exporting Daisy PNGs here, I wanted to share something cool. I wanted to share some of the artwork that Sarah here has made. She's actually made a few art pieces for Ask Mario, which I think are pretty darn cool. So let me just find one of those real quick. Let's see. A lot of you may have seen this. Oh, sorry, one sec. It's a little. Excuse me. My amateur/lazy video editing skills are are not the best when it comes to OBS. Forgive me. Let me just
get it up there.
Come on, you silly thing. Check this out. She made this around the time the final King Boo episode. Episode 27 came out, and people loved it. Absolutely loved this art piece. Fantastic job, Sarah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I really loved that moment in the episode. It's probably one of my favorites. It was just really cool getting to see Daisy be the total baddie that she is.
Oh yeah, she absolutely. That was a fantastic first appearance for her on the show, and I'm really proud with how it turned out. And yeah, I was really flattered.
It's a great introduction.
Thank you. Yeah, I was really flattered to see this amazing artwork that you made. You also made a non-colored version. For now, I'm just going to share this colored version. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
If you guys want to see more awesome fan art like this, or even her own original art, you can check her out at the links in the description below. Like, you can find her on Twitter, Blue Sky, and let's see. Do you want to advertise your Instagram, or keep
yeah. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. It's just Sarah Sketches.
Yeah, you can find her other art there on Instagram as well.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's funny because I think that's where I have my most following, because I just hit like 100,000 followers.
Wow. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, I haven't hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube yet, but I'm a little over halfway there.
You will get there. You're getting there. I'll give you some of mine. I'll It's okay.
What?
I can share.
What are you talking about? Anyways, okay, so let me just start exporting Daisy emotes here. Get used to seeing this face here. For the first hour of the stream, we're gonna be I'm gonna be exporting these Daisy PNGs here, but at about the hour mark, I'm gonna switch over to working on Luigi, who Sarah gets a little weirdly obsessed with, similar to how I do.
What are
Diddy
you talking about? I don't simp for Luigi.
Yeah, sure you don't. Sure you don't. So sure. All right, so let's see. First question for Sarah. All right, so how did you get into art in the first place?
I guess same as like most people. I just kind of been drawing since I could hold a pencil. You know. I guess growing up, like I was really into animated stuff, animated shows, movies. I loved Disney movies. I loved like watching like Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, all that growing up, and it's just something about animation and such just really drew me in, and I kind of just wanted to mimic that. I was like drawing characters and comics just as long as I could remember, and it's just something that I just loved doing.
Do you know how, like, roughly how old you were when you started doing that?
Like I said, I would say like preschool age, probably, when I was like 4. So it's the earliest I can remember.
You picked up that Crayola crayon and you never set it down. Not once.
I never put it down. Nope. Yeah, I went from just drawing in like lined notebooks to digital art on Clip Studio.
Cool. Okay, let's see. Do you see any questions in the live chat that you think are worth answering?
I saw someone earlier asking. I did see someone earlier ask what my first Mario game was.
Oh, I was probably going to ask you that later, but yeah, go ahead and if you can find that comment, please say their name and then read it off.
Yeah. I think that was a little bit ago. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Oh, here we go. 253 Light. Okay. Just saying, hey Sarah, what is your first Mario game?
Okay.
And well, I guess because this kind of ties into my first video game in general was actually Super Mario Kart, on the SNES. That was probably one of the first video games I ever played, one of the first Mario games I ever played. When I was probably 4 or 5 or 6 years old. I would used to play with my brother and my older brother and sister, and that's kind of just what got me into not just Mario, but also video gaming and just Nintendo in general.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't play Super Mario Kart as a kid because I never had a Super Nintendo. But I remember seeing it at somebody's house
You know what's the
once.
funny part? Funny part is neither did we. They were emulated on our old Windows 98 computer.
Oh, I see. Huh.
Yeah, my brother emulated a bunch of SNES games on our computer, so that's actually how I played them.
Okay. So your brother was a filthy pirate. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
A digital
It's just
90s
funny, my first
pirate?
exposure to video games was like not even on the actual console. It's just emulation.
That's interesting. That's
You know
kind
what?
of funny.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, my first Mario game was Super Mario 64, and if I remember correctly, I mean, I was like 3 years old when it came out, so for all I know, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the first video game I ever played. It's the first one I can remember playing, at least.
Oh, Super Mario 64?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice. I didn't really grow up knowing anybody who had an N64, actually, so I never really grew up playing any N64 games, I'll be honest.
Then what was your first Nintendo console?
It was the Wii.
Wow, the Wii?
My first proper,
Wow.
yeah, my first proper console. I got a Wii when I was like 9 or 10.
Okay. Oh, right, so, like, you're more of a 2000s kid, so I guess it makes sense that you didn't have an N64.
No. I know I played some GameCube, too, but yeah, the first Nintendo console I owned was a Wii.
Gotcha. Okay. Huh. So you probably
Unless
played
we got
more
a-
Super Mario Galaxy and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, speaking of, are you going to get the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle that just came out?
I already got it.
Nice.
And I already did start playing it. But I do gotta continue. I've just been busy.
All right, let's see. Any other questions in the chat? Oh, actually, I think we got a super chat earlier.
I was gonna say,
we
I
should
think I
answer
saw
that.
we just got a super chat. Yeah.
Oh, it's from... Oh, it's a question for... it's from Sam Weaver.
Thank you for the donation, Sam. Wahoo! You the best.
Oh, it's a question for Daisy. Well, Daisy's not here right now, so we can't really... She can't really answer any questions. I guess I can try to answer for her.
If Daisy was here, what do you think she would say?
She'd probably say... Okay, I guess I'm gonna do my best Daisy impression here.
Oh, that purple weirdo? Nah, I haven't seen him since. But if he ever did, I'd send him packing. I'd send him all the way to the moon.
Something like that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen what she can do to Bowser, so, you know, it's fair to assume she'd do the same to Tatanga. This ain't Super Mario Land anymore. Daisy's way more capable than she used to be.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let me find another question for you, Sarah. Okay, so then what would you say your favorite characters to draw are? I mean, I think I know the answer. Daisy and Luigi, right?
You're saying what my favorite characters are to draw?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, first of all, sorry, I just saw my fiance's in the chat right now. Hi, honey.
Oh, he is? Oh, no way.
Yeah, Life in Gaming. Yep.
Hey,
That
what's
was
up, dude?
Tanner.
Thank you for swinging on by.
Yeah, you got to meet him once.
Yeah, he was there at the... you and him were both at the Minneapolis meetup we did earlier this year. For those of you who have seen that Mall of America video that we did. Sarah here, funny, the part when I was riding... Or I should say, Mario and Luigi were riding on the rock bottom plunge ride. Sarah and Joe were right next to them on that ride.
Yeah, I was like right next to you guys during that.
that was one of the best parts of the trip by far. Just Luigi was freaking out. He was just going like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
That was
It
so
was
fun.
so fun though.
Oh, we got a quick super chat from Lightbox CA.
Hey, thank you so much. You number one. Woohoo!
Heck yeah.
Okay, but anyways, okay, next question for you. So, I guess aside from Luigi and Daisy, like, what are your favorite things and characters to draw?
I guess, well, besides them, I actually really, I really like drawing my OCs. I they are very, I guess I'll say Luke and Periwinkle. If you follow me, you might have seen them a lot because I do frequently will do art of them. They're just, they're kind of like comfort characters to me at this point. I just really like to draw them. I've been drawing them since I was like 15. So they've been with me for a while, but I just enjoy like just drawing them, I enjoyed designing them, just, you know, them acting all like a couple, lovey-dovey, couple of witches. So that's what they are.
Oh yeah, I guess
I don't really have a backstory. I mean, I do. I have like, I'm just haven't been able to properly come up with a bio for them or the world they live in. I've kind of been feeding people just through like funny comics or cute fluff and all that.
Yeah, like you don't have a name for like a series with them, right? It's really just Luke and Perry.
No. It's just them. I mostly kind of focus on like more slice of life stuff with them, occasionally dabbling in more fantasy stuff. I do want to actually like do something with them at one point, but right now I just don't have the ideas yet. But I'm trying to cook.
But yeah, I love the work that you've done with them so far. Like one thing I remember is the way they meet is like the thing about Perry is that she can transform into animals. That's like kind of her main thing.
Yes.
And then Luke is he's
Like
clairvoyant.
like he's psychic, he's clairvoyant, whichever.
Like the way they meet is like he thinks he sees a little cat and he's like, oh, let me nurse you back to health. But then the cat turns into Perry, turns into a human. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
Why is this human girl on my lap now?
Yeah, he thinks he transformed his potion transformed the cat into a girl.
Yeah. But then she ends up like pouncing on him like a cat. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you're a witch just like me."
Yeah. I think it's pretty adorable. It's something that I've thought of for a while, and I've had the idea of like their origin, how they met and all that. I just really need to like rewrite it and, you know, stuff, make it coherent. One day.
Awesome, yeah. Sounds great. Yeah, I love that. And then you also, you and your fiance, you wrote a book together. It's not very kid friendly, so
no.
Just
it's for a mature audience, so just a warning.
Yeah, forgive me. I read it. I bought a copy and I read it myself. What's it called? Like No Way Home?
No Direction Home.
No Direction. It's like a Spider-Man movie.
No, it's No Direction Home. So if anyone is interested, again, just warning, it is for a more mature audience. But yeah, in case anyone's interested in that, yeah, you would be able to look it up on Amazon. No Direction Home.
Cool.
So that's a cool shout out.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Let's go ahead and can you please find another question in the chat?
Oh well, I see one already from RG Butterfly. Hi Sarah, what other drawings do you do besides Mario? Well, like mentioned earlier, you know, besides Mario, I like to draw my OCs. I also really like drawing a lot of Zelda fan art, specifically like the Link. I would say that's another pairing I really, really like. Like, probably the Link and Luigi are probably two of my favorite pairings. Fictional.
Yeah, I mean, Link and Zelda are a great couple. They're an adorable couple.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It
Especially with, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, like, I felt like they really, like, I think one of the few Zelda games where you see a lot of, like, their relationship, even though it's, like, you don't really see a lot of it, but you also get a lot from, like, the memories and, like, from context clues and all that. It's just, like, they lead to... I remember people always describe them as, like, one of the few, like, couples that, like, people, like, had, like, straight bait. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Wait, straight
like
bait?
How people say, like, some couples are, like, like queer baited and such. But it's just like how much they tease their romance, where it's like they're so obviously like together, but like Nintendo refuses to actually like confirm it.
I see. Yeah.
Like they're baiting us.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Zelda game where Link and Zelda got the closest to actually being a couple was probably Skyward Sword. Even then, like, they never even kiss each other. Like, that's, that's one of the things that really frustrated me about Skyward Sword. Like, at the beginning, they tease you so bad. They're just like, they're like, oh, hey, look at this. Look at how infatuated Zelda is with Link. Ooh, they're totally gonna kiss.
No, Skyward Sword really did tease the heck out of us.
And then,
with
like,
that too.
Don't get me wrong, the ending's cool. Like, it's a solid game, and the ending is awesome. But we don't even get to see him kiss or anything. It's just like,
I know, because Nintendo always just wants to leave everything open, and we don't want to make anything official. And I'm like, bro, come on. But you know what? I kind of get it. Because some people say like when something's canon, it's not as fun, and I kind of understand that. In a sense, because it's like some part of the fun is kind of like getting the breadcrumbs and having to like, I don't know. It's like once you get everything you want, then it's just like, well, now what?
I guess I suppose that makes sense.
Like if that makes sense, like yeah, like I kind of understand that argument when people are like, sometimes it's okay, like, if it's not confirmed. It kind of keeps the mystery open a bit. But I also understand, it's nice having confirmation.
But then on the flip side, like, when you finally do see a couple you, like, get together in, like, a show or a game or a movie or whatever, like, sometimes it can feel incredibly gratifying if it's done well. Like you and I have, one thing I want to say is, recently on stream I've been telling people that, like, I'm really sad that the next season of Dawn won't be here for like another year or so. Sarah here is actually the one who introduced it to me, and she and I have watched the whole show together, so thank you for that, Sarah.
Yeah, of course. Dude, I got like so many of my friends into it, and like that makes me so happy. But yeah, they tease the heck out of that romance, but that's what I love about it too. Sometimes you like the tease. Sometimes the tease is good.
Well, I think Dawn does it well. I think they do it well in that anime because they.
Oh yeah.
They don't,
I think they.
Something about it is done right. It doesn't feel too much like a carrot on a stick where they're just teasing you in a frustrating way. I feel like it's done right. There.
It feels like genuine. Like a lot of their relationship just feels so genuine.
Okay, let's see. I should find another question for you. One sec. Just make sure I get to where I need to be here. All right. So, what do you struggle the most to draw?
Anything that is non-organic. Like, humans, that's like I would say my specialty, quote unquote. Animals, I can draw fine, but it's like buildings, cars, furniture, like, get out of here.
Really?
Like,
you struggle that much?
Well, not as much as I used to, but like I said, I'm not that great at that. Like, I tend to not. If you ever look at my art, you will like rarely see backgrounds because I usually refuse to, because I hate, like I said, I hate trying to draw like environments and such. Except sometimes I can actually pull it off.
You know what that reminds me of?
Yeah, Tanner.
You're just like Jason, then, aren't you? Where it's like, cut me some slack, Slick. I'm a character artist, not a background artist. It's a very sketchy process.
Yeah, I am definitely more of a character artist than a background artist. Like,
that's totally fine, by the way. It just reminded me of that moment with Jason.
Yeah.
The despicable
No, it's okay.
creature.
I was just gonna say too, like, I was saying, I hate drawing cars especially, and I know Tanner's getting a chuckle because I had to draw like a lot of like one of the main characters' cars in No Direction Home a lot. I actually just ended up kind of reusing some of the drawings because I refused to redraw the car again. If I could reuse a drawing as much as I could, I was gonna do it. I could call it lazy, but I just call it being stubborn.
I mean, you could call it working smarter, not harder.
I guess, yeah.
That's one way of looking at it.
But that's my secret.
I see. Okay,
one of nobody asked for.
Yeah, so do you not struggle with like drawing hands at all? Because like that's something that a lot of artists really struggle with.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, everybody struggles with that. But again, it's something where it's like I've gotten better at understanding over time. But yeah, it's definitely still something that's annoying to draw.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and find another question from the live chat.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we just got a super
hey.
chat. Perfect timing.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Well, I guess it's not really a question if they're just saying, from Super Paladin Bros 3, just wanted to say I love Luigi and Daisy. Thanks. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, thank you for the compliment. I love Luigi and Daisy too. Thank you for complimenting us on how great Luigi and Daisy are.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, I'm gonna get another song going. We're gonna listen to some Daisy Circuit from Mario Kart World, the nighttime version.
Let's go. Heck yeah. I was just telling James earlier, I was like, I've been obsessively listening to the Mario Kart World soundtrack for a while now. It's so good. Like, people say it's good, they're right.
Oh yeah, they killed
and
it with the soundtrack.
I thought Mario Kart 8 was a fantastic soundtrack. And I was like, wow, way to one up it, Nintendo. Good for you.
Yeah, they really they went super hard on the soundtrack. Like they practically remade every like Mario song ever, like in the main series. It's amazing.
So many good. It's so many. The original tracks are really good, but like a lot of the remixes are also especially good. Like, especially like the underground remixes, both like the big band and the Latin version, are super good. Like they just like went ham in the studio.
Yeah, I hope the musicians got paid well.
I hope most of that budget went to the musicians.
I actually listen to like every now and then when I'm riding in the car with my family. Usually I'm the one who picks songs for us to listen to, and I actually put on Waluigi Pinball, the nighttime version. It's just the nice jazzy music. Like, whenever we're driving somewhere, it's so great to listen to.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me how one time I was driving my grandma back to her place, and I didn't really know what music to put on because my grandma doesn't really. I usually will listen to like whatever, like bands or whatever, but my grandma's not really into it. So I just I was like, okay, what can I put that's like something she would like? And I just put on like the Zoro's Domain theme from Breath of the Wild, and just as something calming. And I remember her being like, "What is this music, sir? This is really nice." And I was like, "Oh, thanks. It's from Breath of the Wild." And I was like, "You don't know what that is, but." I just thought that was nice.
Yeah, it's cool when you get like family members who don't really play video games to really enjoy video game music. It's like,
be like, oh, they're like, I don't know this, but I like this. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I've played the Rito Village theme from Breath of the Wild in the car before, and that's one of my favorite songs from that game. It's just so comforting.
Oh, it is so good. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, both have amazing soundtracks too. And it always made me mad that people would used to be like, "Oh, this game doesn't have any music, haha," because it doesn't blast like, a main theme or whatever when you're in the overworld. But it's like, which always annoyed me because again, I'm just like the actual music like in other like areas and all that, like it's so good. Some of the best music like I've heard.
Like the battle music is really good too. Like when you're fighting a bunch of enemies, I remember hearing that,
and even like
in like the days leading up to the game's release. Like every time I heard a new song or saw some kind of new gameplay footage, I was like, "Wow, this game makes Skyward Sword look like worse and worse every time I see new stuff." Like, not that Skyward Sword is a bad game, but like Breath of the Wild just looks so incredible by comparison to me at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and the temple themes, especially from Tears of the Kingdom, are really good. Like, I love the Wind Temple and the Water Temple theme, especially, are super calming. Well, the Water Temple's more calming. The Wind Temple's a little more, not calming. Kind of the opposite, but it's so good.
Okay, so let's see. Did we answer a? Oh no,
I'm looking right now. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Got
trying
a
to
little
think.
off topic, but
Well, hang on. Did we answer something from the live chat, or did I ask you a question last? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to make sure we alternate correctly.
I think you asked me last.
Okay.
So, because I know we saw a super chat, but it wasn't really a question. So I think we moved on from that. Let's see. Someone, Bracing Star, the greatest I saw, was asking the both of us thoughts about Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, original and Switch version, even 3D All-Stars, and the Amiibos.
Well, the Amiibo look great, even though they're not going to be out till April.
Yeah.
I don't like how freaking
they look.
expensive they are.
I was gonna say I would love to get them when they're on sale. I guess. Well, I will say like I haven't played much of the Switch or even 3D All Stars version that much. I mean, like I will say, I mean the graphics look really good. I always joked how Mario Galaxy 1, where I'm like, the game looks so good, where I'm like, even like, you know, about almost 20 years later, which is sad to say, I think the original still looks really good, but the enhanced graphics do help it to look even better. The gameplay style is really weird for me to get used to because of, you know, now you don't have a Wiimote. You're having to like kind of use the gyro and the controller.
I actually got used to that.
Such, which is a little.
I got used to that pretty fast, actually.
Yeah, I do get it's a little weird for me to work with, but because I am used to playing like the original, because that's what I played the most was the original Mario Galaxy games, which I love. I don't remember if that was a question you had for me, like my favorite Mario game, but I will say I'll lead into that Mario Galaxy is my favorite Mario game of all time. I will say that. 3D World is close. I do love 3D World.
Yeah,
I have a lot of great
World.
memories playing 3D World with my cousins when I was younger. And I was so happy when they I was so happy when they ported it over to Switch. And seeing that we also got like Bowser's Fury, I was like, what? And that was also really fun.
Yeah, 3D World's one of my personal favorites as well. Like, even though like it's not as like grand and big and epic. Sorry, there's a freaking fly flying around me. I had to swat it. Blah. I think because it's like cold, like all the bugs are trying to get inside where it's warm, and I'm like, heck no, Techno, you GTF, get the frick out of my home. I'm trying to stream. I don't want flies.
Yeah.
When I'm sleeping on that couch over there in the background, I don't want flies flying around my head. Go away. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, 3D World. But yeah, like even though 3D World's not like a big, grand, epic game like Odyssey or Galaxy, like there's something about it that just really clicks with me. I don't know what it is.
It's really fun. Like it's just a fun game. Like that's how I just always say it. Like I'm like it's just charming and enjoyable. I love the level designs. I love the music. I love the multiplayer's fun. It's probably the best of like terms of multiplayer with Mario games.
Yeah,
like thinking about like, you know, the new Super Mario Bros. Games versus 3D World, it's like kind of night and day.
Let's see. Okay, so did we just I just heard a sound. Oh hey, Vincent Slaybo has been a member for a month. Hey, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Vincent.
You number one. Wahoo!
They say happy 1 month to you and the crew. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate your membership. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying all the emojis and stuff. By the way, that's a good time for me to advertise. If any of you want to become a channel member, you'll get access to all these amazing emojis featuring the cast from Ask Mario. Like, check them out. Here's all the emojis that we got right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 of them. And if you want any more emojis, we need to get more channel members. So the more channel members there are, the more emojis I'll be able to upload. So yeah, if you guys want any more, and you want any other perks, like if you ever want to come on be able to watch streams or videos that are member exclusive, anything like that, please consider becoming a channel member for only $2.99 a month. If you do, I'd really appreciate it. That'll go towards supporting the channel and help us continue to make more awesome content for you guys. Oh, hey, we just got a question from Zio Spark.
Oh, well, here's one for you.
Thank you so much for the donation, Zio Spark. You number one. Woohoo!
They say, hey, Slick, who is your favorite TTYD character? Well, I guess if you're talking about the partners from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, my favorites are probably Goombella, Vivian, and probably Koops and Bobbery, because Koops is so useful in... it is very useful in combat, for sure. Like, Sarah, did you play the Thousand-Year Door remake yet?
I have not.
What? You
I never played, like, any of the Paper Mario games. Like, the Mario RPGs are just something that kinda, I kinda missed out on. It's like the only, like, Mario RPGs I played were, like, the Mario and Luigi games, but, like, even then, I played some of Superstar Saga, I played some of Brothership.
Oh yeah, weren't you playing Brothership on the Minnesota visit that we had earlier this year? Or was that somebody else?
I think that was someone else. I don't remember. Might have been someone else, yeah.
Okay, so you haven't played many of the Mario RPGs. That's fine. Maybe you'll get to experience it at some point, but...
I do want to, because I want to get more into, like, playing the RPG games, because I know, like, people talk... I think it's another thing, too, where it's like... First of all, you are no help on this, where people will, like, really glaze, like, the Mario RPGs, especially Thousand Year Door, and it kind of makes it intimidating for me, because I'm like, okay, everybody praises the heck out of this, and I'm like, and it kind of, when people, like, praise something too much, it kind of turns me off a bit, because it's like,
that's understandable, yeah.
Because then it just raises my expectations too high, and then I'm like, it's probably not gonna be as good, like, and I'm like, it can't be that good. I'm like,
yeah, I mean that's completely understandable. Like, I will admit, like, that is part of me is concerned that, like, for me gassing up like Thousand Year Door so much, part of me is worried that some people will play it and then be like, really, this is it? It's really
like, really, this is it?
He made this act like it was like God tier,
second coming,
like the second coming of Christ or something. It's really not. It's not that good.
And that's fine. I understand getting, like, you know, there's things I'm like that too, where I'm like, this is the best. Like, I'm like that with, like, you know, Avatar: The Last Airbender, for example. I'm always gonna, like, praise the heck out of that and be like, and, you know, anybody who hasn't seen it, I'm gonna be like, please watch it. But I can also understand someone not wanting to watch Avatar because, like, people praise the heck out of that show, and it's like, that's fair. Like, people constantly praise that show, and I can understand being a little intimidated by that.
Yeah, but ultimately, like, a big part of why I talked about Thousand Year Door so much is because I really wanted the game to get remade and get support and hopefully steer the Paper Mario series in the direction
I understand
that more people wanted. Like, that was ultimately my goal with that, and hey, as far as I can tell, like, me and all the other YouTubers who were doing that, maybe that's why it got remade. I don't know, but it sure would be awesome if that was the reason.
It was you, James. You did it.
I think Arlo probably had more to do with it, honestly. But hey, I mean, he's the one who inspired me, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a question?
Yeah. Sarah, from Kaiji? Thank you so much.
Thank you for the super chat.
Sarah, I love your style so much. Question, what are your thoughts on the Mario Galaxy movie? It made more Luigi screen time. Yeah. Okay, I'll say, first of all, I will say I was on that boat where I didn't really want a Mario Galaxy movie right away because I felt like there were so much other Mario stuff you can do. Like, people were thinking, you know, it was going to be Mario World, and I thought that too. But I also understand that, you know, you want to raise the stakes from the previous movie, and, you know, and for the second movie, it's like, oh, what? Bowser's going to kidnap Peach again? And it's like, yes, but, like, at least this time, it's like, there's the bigger goal of taking over the galaxy. And it's like, so I can understand Also, obviously, I understand Galaxy is a huge franchise, clearly. So I understand, again, wanting to move on to that. And you know what? Yeah, no, I am excited for it because again, I'm a huge Galaxy fan. So yeah, of course I'm gonna be excited for it. Actually, I have a funny story. I think I told you, James, where I had where about my dream I had the other night.
Oh yeah, you had a weird dream that like you saw the Galaxy movie. I'll let you explain it.
Yeah. Well, before I go into it, I will say yes. I want Luigi to have more screen time. He better have way more screen time than he did last time. It is criminal that he didn't even hit the double digits in terms of like length. Like he only had like 6 minutes or so. So yes, please, please more of Luigi. Please more of the bros together. That would be nice.
Agreed.
But anyway, I had this funny dream the other night where me and some of my friends, like, and other Mario fans went to go see like this early screening for the Mario Galaxy movie, I guess. I think it was like we're like test audiences or something, I don't know. And I remember seeing like, you know, it was really cool, like the bros were flying through space, they were going through the common observatory, there's the Lumas, it was amazing. And then all of a sudden, like in the background we could see Rosalina and Daisy. And I and others, of course, were freaking out because we're like, oh my gosh, it's Daisy! Daisy's confirmed from the movie, yes! I really do hope Daisy's in the movie. I don't know if she will. I really want her to be in it. Anyway, we saw her. Everybody's like, yay! But then there were some people that were like, all of a sudden, like, hey, can you shut up? Like, they were getting like really annoyed at us. And we're like, hey, you shut up. Like, this is Daisy. Hello. Of course we're gonna get excited. And then everybody just started beating each other up. And then they had to stop the movie, and then we just all left. And I'm like, see, honestly, that's pretty realistic. You should not put Mario fans together in a place like that. There would probably be fights breaking out.
I don't know. I feel like the Sonic fandoms would probably be a little more infamous and likely to do something like that. But I don't know. Like
I'm sure.
I don't think the odds of that are super likely.
I think both fandoms are guilty of like having very passionate fans, and both good and bad.
For sure. Yeah. All right. Let me find another question for you, Sarah. Let's see. So what medium or software do you use to draw?
Currently, I use Clip Studio Paint, and I draw with a Huion tablet. Excuse me.
Huion. I've never heard of that.
Huion. I got Huion, whatever. It was just something that I found on Amazon when my Wacom tablet broke years ago. And it's been working good for me.
Okay.
I've been doing like digital art mostly, like, at least with the tablet since like college. Before that, I was using like mouse to draw. Like I've been using like, you know, I've been drawing in like Microsoft Paint and all that. And you know, then I use Paint Tool SAI. That's what Nintendrawer currently uses, right?
Yeah, that's what she uses. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good program. I really liked their brushes, and that was something I used for a while. And then, like in college, when I was in the art program, Photoshop came with my laptop, and that was something that they taught us to use. So that was something I used for a while. That's actually what I used to illustrate me and Tanner's book, No Direction Home. But I will say, when I switched to Clip Studio, drawing in Photoshop versus Clip Studio, like, it just felt way more natural. Like, I don't know about anybody else if you ever used Photoshop. I found it wasn't really like, I don't know, I always felt like I was still struggling to draw on it, but like with Clip Studio, it felt like way more natural.
Huh.
And I was like, oh yeah, this is a drawing program. But it's also what I used for something I didn't mention either was me and Tanner also have a webtoon. or webcomic series, Electric Attraction, which I also did in Clip Studio.
Oh yeah, another thing I want to clarify. That is also a series that is not kid friendly. So, you know, if you're
that is
if
also
you're
a non-kid friendly.
if you're a kid, if you're not even a teen, I won't tell you to not go read it, but if you do, just make sure your parents aren't in the room.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, discover at your own risk. But I will still say that, yes, we do have our own webtoon, Electric Attraction. We are currently working on the next... We just did a Halloween special last month. The series is done, basically, but we're kind of been continuing it with specials. And we just did a Halloween special, and we're currently doing another special.
Are you gonna do a Christmas one? Or holiday, winter holiday season one?
New Year's is definitely one.
Okay, very cool.
But yeah, so if anyone's interested, you know.
Nice, looking forward to that.
Again, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Alright, can you please find another question from the chat to read?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Luigi, appreciate you. Okie
So-
dokie.
I see from Klaus Severin was saying, question for Sarah, what do you think of Ask Mario animation? Do they mean like what, like Ask Mario like episode? I assume.
Ask Mario.
Or
Maybe
yeah,
maybe
what do you
they're
think of Ask Mario?
maybe they're talking about like fan animations. I don't know. I don't know. That's a
In
good
that
question.
case, I have no idea. I haven't really seen much fan animations. I would hope to see more. I mean, episode-wise, any that involve a lot of the recent ones, probably because they involve Daisy now, and you know, I love seeing Daisy and Luigi together.
Yeah, I remember when
I love when
you straight up said that like once Daisy was on the show, like you said, yes, this is so great. It feels like she should have been there from the beginning. It's like something really important was missing all along, and now that she's here, it's you were so hyped about that.
Yeah, no, legit. I felt like once she was there, I'm like, it kind of felt like everything clicked now. Like, especially too when Peach was introduced, I'm like, you know, like it just felt nice to have like, you know, not only just more females, but just like females, but also, I don't know, it just felt like the complete, like they all work off each other so well, and I love the writing you do for them, and I love especially when you do interactions with Luigi and Daisy, and you especially doing ones that you know get me like all like squeeing or whatever.
Oh yeah, like I remember there's a part where the episode where Luigi briefly talks about Prince Peasley, and he reassures Daisy that he doesn't have, even though he's a huge fanboy for Prince Peasley and maybe finds him attractive. He doesn't like him. He's not into him the same way he's into
girl.
Daisy.
Daisy is always his girl.
Yeah, and
I always really
he calls her
liked
Buttercup.
Yeah.
You're like, you're the only one for me, Buttercup.
Yeah. I've always really liked the moment when he's like, you know, listing off the things he likes about her, like her hair, her eyes, and then she's just like, all right, that's it, come with me. And they just go kiss backstage.
She just goes, yoink!
Just carries them. Yeah, yoink!
I do love that moment. And then she roars at Bowser like a lion.
Yeah. No, okay, but legit, that too, like the banter with Luigi, Daisy, and Bowser is probably becoming my favorite just because of how, and this is something I did in a recent comic, actually, like with Bowser being so scared of Daisy because of how tough she is, and you know him smacking him across into the like Team Rocket just in Mario Party 3. Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm not going to share the comic that you're talking about right now because
no, that's fine.
Because
that's fine.
it has a bunch of swear words in it. I would share it if you made like a
Yeah.
censored version. But yeah, the art is fantastic. And,
maybe at one point.
didn't you sketch this when you were at work?
Yeah, I just sketched that when I was at work recently. You can tell. I don't remember which episode it is, but you can tell it was like, I don't remember. Someone was jabbing, and Daisy is just, you know, mocking them, and Luigi's finding it funny, and Bowser's just overall annoyed.
Yeah, I think this is the most recent episode actually with Cranky. Like I do love
Oh,
Jason
maybe,
did such
yeah,
a good
yeah.
job on Daisy's pose where she's going like
Yeah, like nah. I would like to redraw more like scenes from the show and like actually like color them and such, and not just be sketches from work.
Oh, I would love to see that. I love whenever you make art that has anything to do with Ask Mario. It always makes my day.
Yeah.
You're one of my favorite artists in the world, Sarah. It always makes my day.
Thank you.
Whenever you, MB, or Monica ever draw something for me, it always makes me happy.
Yeah, that's like the best thing with being an artist. Is just like you just it's crazy like how like much someone could like just love like art, and it's just nice because like it's not something you have to pay for. Like I can just make it for you. It's like, and it's just fun to gift it and like seeing people's reactions, and it just feels like so good to like make people happy with my art.
Oh, looks like we just got a super chat from somebody. It's from Samara, the fan of Luigi 20. The message is retracted, but still.
Oh,
Thank you for the donation, Sabara. You're the best. Wahoo! I like your name too. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Celie's here. Hylian Princess Lita. She was the one who voiced Daisy on in that Minneapolis video that we did.
yeah.
She has a pretty solid Daisy voice. All right.
It's weird because like I feel like I can do a Peach voice fine, but like for some reason Daisy's, whenever I would try to do her, I feel like it's just my voice, but like just more peppy. Just hiya, Daisy. I'm Daisy.
what does your Peach voice sound like?
Well, I don't even know if you could hear like. Well, my Peach voice would kind of sound something like this.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello, Mario.
Yeah, that's not bad. Very peachy.
Right. Very peachy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I like it, that voice. Ah, the princess. She makes my heart go bada bing, bada boom, bada bum.
Ah.
All right.
Silly
So,
guy.
is there another question in the live chat we can read?
Yeah, I saw one from. I think it was also from Kaiji again. I saw. Do you have any tips for rendering and digital drawings? I tend to have a hard time doing lighting and shading. Honestly, same. I usually kind of avoid shading and lighting because it's also something I kind of struggle with too. That's another thing I will say I struggle with is lighting and shading. However, I will say with shading, I tend to find that sometimes the easiest thing for me to do is to like kind of go the reverse. Like if you're doing something with like heavy lighting or heavy shading, excuse me, I find I for a tip is like the easiest to do the reverse where you like shade the entire thing and then erase some of the shading and like adding some of the lighting on. So it just makes it an easier process and such. I have been recently adding like highlights to hair and such because I do find that it does kind of help the drawings to look less flat, but it's also a way that I don't have to just shade.
So it's kind of like a shortcut.
Yeah, it's kind of like a shortcut because it's like it helps it stand out, but like I kind of have to do minimal work. That's my that's my cheat.
You are
Is
lazy
I
bot.
just
You are
dude,
lazy
I
bot.
just yeah, I just put highlights in the hair.
How dare
That's
you?
all I need.
You're lazy bot. How dare you? How dare you? You're freaking lazy
Hey,
bot.
like
How
you
dare
said
you?
earlier, work smart, not hard. Like
No,
and
you're
that's
not
kind of
working
my
smarter
motif.
or harder. You're not working smarter or harder. You're working stupider.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
I'm lazy. Okay.
It's okay,
I'm
Sailor.
kidding.
Alright. Okay, so almost done with Daisy here. I just gotta export a few more PNGs with her winking and because I realized that I haven't made a lot of PNGs of her winking, and I think that's kind of important for her to have in the show because she's such a she's a very flirty character. she's very sassy. So, oh wow, we just got a few super chats. Okay, let's go. Let's try and knock those out of the way. Let's take a look real quick. Let's see. Oh, one from Hylian Princess Lita. Oh, see, you shouldn't be sending me money. I mean, that's nice of you, but you know, I'm probably just gonna pay it back to you anyways when whatever. I'll accept it. Thank you, Seely. And Samara, the fan of Luigi 20. Oh, yeah, they sent another.
Thank you so much, Samara. You're the best. Wahoo!
They say, hi there, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Hi, Luigi, my favorite character in this video.
Aw,
yeah.
Luigi, love you too. Thank you, Samara. Oh, yeah.
Fun fact, if there's any way for me to make Sarah smile, it's just to say anything in my Luigi voice to her. She absolutely loves it.
Well,
right, Sarah?
You can hear me giggling every time you do Luigi's voice.
Do you want to have a conversation with Luigi real quick, Sarah?
Sure.
Hello, Sarah.
I get.
Princess
Hi.
Sarah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, thank you, Luigi.
You're doing good?
It's so
Wait.
nice that you can join us today.
Wait, you're just doing good? You're not doing super amazing, awesomely amazing good?
Well, I am now that I'm in the stream.
Aw.
Oops.
Oh, wait, Luigi. Aw. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I hope you have a great day, Sarah Sketches. I love your artwork. Wahoo!
Thank you. Love you too.
Alright, let's see.
I probably, if I ever met Luigi in real life, I probably would not be that chill. I would be like a giggly mess.
You'd be freaking out like...
I'd be like, I'm like, hi.
You'd be like, Luigi! Oh my god! Oh, Luigi! Let's get married right now! Let's get married, Luigi! Oh my
Have
god!
my children!
Have my babies! Wait. Have my children? What? I thought you had a
Have my
fiance.
babies.
I thought you had a fiance. Is he okay with that?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out because he's in the chat.
Alright, well.
Excuse me.
I guess if you...
Sorry, hon. I'm leaving you for Luigi.
I guess if you and
He's
Luigi...
my one true love.
Okay, here's how Luigi would respond. He'd be like,
I don't think Daisy would like it if I had your babies. I'm flattered, but she probably killed me. So sorry, but no thank you, please.
No, I would never come between you and Daisy, Luigi. I promise.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I need to see, was there anything else we missed? Let's see. No, I think that's all the super chats for now. Okay, next question I have for you, Sarah. Okay, so what has it been like organizing characters for Ask Mario? Like, any particular challenges? Because, so you helped out with Diddy Kong, and there is another character you're working on right now, one who has not been revealed yet. We're not gonna say who that character is right now, because we want it to be an awesome surprise. But yeah, how's that process been so far?
Well, yeah, in the beginning it was a little challenging because I was just kind of getting used to, you know, how exactly the whole exporting worked, and even though I said like I've used Photoshop for drawing and all that, I never really used it for much outside of that. Like, you had to teach me like how to use like masking and such, because it was something I didn't really ever use.
Yeah, I had to teach Nintendrawer a few things in Photoshop too.
Yeah. So I was like, again, when it came to like that kind of stuff, I really didn't know. So it was a little challenging at first, but over time, like, I feel like I've gotten a lot better at it. It's definitely become easier to do and something I don't really have to struggle too much with. But yeah, it's been pretty cool helping you out. It's nice being part of the team. And being there for like the behind the scenes and stuff is cool.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you on the team, Sarah. It's really cool. Like, I remember like the way you and I can't remember how you and I started talking. I think maybe I left a comment or two on one of your I
was gonna say,
art
I think
pieces.
like you've just been, yeah, I think you were just kind of leaving comments, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know you, you're Slickframe. Like, I remember like when you were first commenting on my stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, like I was telling Tanner, I'm like, dude, like Slickframe like liked my stuff. Oh, dude, he's following me. Oh my gosh, like I love his Ask Mario.
Yeah,
and then like
I thought it was so
you
cool
started
that you were a
DMing
fan.
me. You're like, hey, you're like, you know, I think you were just like, hey, I'm like a huge fan of your stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. And we kind of just started going off from there. I remember like the first time we did a call, I was super nervous.
Were you?
I was like, I felt like meeting a celebrity.
I didn't know you were really nervous to start talking to me.
No, yeah, of course. Like I was just, yeah, like I said, I loved your stuff, so it was like, and it was just cool meeting someone, you know, that you're a fan of.
Oh, yeah, I totally know that feeling. Meeting somebody that whose work you really enjoy, it can be,
Yeah,
it can be definitely nerve wracking. It's like, oh, okay,
because you
I
want
gotta
to
say the
be
right
like
thing.
stay cool. Yeah, you want to keep cool. You don't want to be a weirdo, like
Exactly.
or whatever. You want to scare them off.
But yeah, like I'm flattered to hear that.
Oh my god, it's him!
But yep, okay, well, we're now about halfway through the stream, so now I'm going to start working on Luigi here. Before that,
Yay.
really quick, let's see. Yeah, try to stay under control, Sarah. I know this second hour is going to be especially hard for you. I know.
Oh my gosh,
try
Tim.
not to grab your computer screen. Oh, Life in Gaming. Wait, is that Tanner?
Yeah, Tanner, I already got dinner earlier, so I'm good, thank you. I got pasta.
What a good future husband, asking you if you want Subway.
Yeah.
What a good guy. I'll take some Subway, Tanner. I mean, I'm all the way on the other side of the country.
Side of the country.
Heck, I'm not even in.
Yeah,
heck,
DoorDash.
I'm not
DoorDash
even.
is gonna take a few.
I'm technically in the Mushroom Kingdom right now, so it might be a little hard. But I'll
Yeah.
send you a warp pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, sound good? Okay. Let's see. I think. Okay, you know what? So I think this is perfect now that I'm organizing Luigi emotes. So what are your thoughts and opinions on Luigi as a character overall?
Well, I mean, I guess the reason why I really like Luigi is just because, well, he's a dork. I find over time I really like dorky characters. Like he's dorky, he's goofy, he's just silly. It's just very charming. I really love like how it's funny because people mostly characterize him as a scaredy cat, which yeah he is, but it's like he's he's more than that. Like I said, he's also kind of a dork and goofy and such. Like people only kind of just see him as just this like fraidy cat. But I like too that like he's willing to put his fears aside and he needs to help his bro out, and that's admirable. And he's just very relatable. Oh.
Yeah, I think Luigi is probably one of the more relatable Mario characters. He's definitely one of the more human ones for sure.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people like him. Is just like, again, like people can relate a lot to Luigi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Like I honestly I think I'm probably more of a Mario guy myself, but I mean, but I also wouldn't say I like Mario more than Luigi. I'd say I probably like them about equally.
Yeah, no, I really like Mario too. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's a lot about Mario I like too. I like his because he's also a goofy dude too, and I like how and just optimistic he is. And I always like optimistic characters too.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, sounds like we just got did we just get a super chat?
I believe so. Let's see. I think this one's for you as well. Yep.
Here, let me take a look. Oh, KRMe Gamer donated 20A. I don't know what form of currency that is, but thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it.
You the best. Wahoo!
Alright, let's see. Yo Slick, okay, finally got permission to do super chat. I had a question for Luigi in Ep 32. I mean, episode 32 is already done and out. That's one of the older episodes. You probably mean about a future one. Would you be able to include it in the next Ask Mario? You do. I mean, if I see it and choose to answer it, yes, but I can't make any promises. Like, that's one thing I do want to make clear is, like, if you donate money over Super Chat, like, yes, you'll get my attention, but that doesn't guarantee that I'll for sure answer one of your questions on Ask Mario. Like, ultimately, like, I don't want it to be something where somebody has to pay to get their question in. Like, really, I want everybody to have an equal chance to get their questions on the show. But still, I do appreciate the support. Thank you. This will go towards the Rosalina Razor, so thank you, KR Gamer. Okay.
Sorry, can I just fangirl for a sec? Right, I just saw Crestomorph is in the chat. And I want to say, I really love your animations, dude. Keep it up.
Oh yeah, Crestomorph is great. I love their work. Yeah. Crestomorph has shown up on my streams a few times, and the first time it happened, I was like, "What? The Crestomorph is here? Huh?" They watch a schmuck like me? Like, that's probably how you felt when I started liking your stuff.
I was like, oh dang, they follow me, awesome! Dude, I love that feeling. When, like, when you see someone on Twitter or whatever, and you're like, oh, I really like their stuff, and you go and follow them, and you're like, holy crap, they're already following me? Dang!
Yeah, like, I know, Max Gallardi, aka Hot Diggity Demon, he follows, Nintendrawer. And I was like, oh, that's
really?
Awesome. I love his work.
Cool.
So yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I love Max's work as well. I used to love his like old. I used to love his like Pony.Mom series.
I've seen that series
something
too.
I shouldn't have. Something I shouldn't have watched when I was in middle school.
I was actually thinking about that series the other day. Like, it's so messed up. I love dark humor and messed up humor like that.
I know. I love it too, but again, I was like, it's crazy that I was watching this as a middle schooler. I don't think I really even, like... that kind of, like, messed me up. But in a good way.
Hey, stay out of my shed!
Swag.
Yo, why don't you suck my beep, you dumb beep? Swag. I will not say any of the actual words that they say.
Yeah. Yeah. Good
I especially love Spike. Like, Spike always made me laugh. Like, in the last episode,
I like
like,
just
when he says to Applejack in the last episode, it's like,
yeah,
it comes right out of nowhere.
I love that part. When everybody's just like, nobody cares.
It's so mean, but I love it.
He's like, shut up, show up, shut up. Oh my gosh, I don't care. Please shut up.
Okay, sounds like we just got a few super chats. Could you please read them off, Miss Sewa?
Yeah. So we got one from KG again. Since it's spooky month, what are y'all's favorite Luigi's Mansion characters besides Luigi? LOL. Mine is Madame Clairvoyant. Oh, did you want to answer first?
Well, thank you for another super chat, Keiji. Also, I like your name. Wahoo!
My favorite Luigi's Mansion characters? I like Madame Clairvoyant. She's pretty cool. Let's see, aside from King Boo and Egad, favorite
Yeah,
ghosts?
I don't know. I will admit, the only Luigi's Mansion game I played was Luigi's Mansion 3. I do want to play the first one if it comes to Nintendo GameCube Online.
I liked Melody Pianissima from the first one. She's this beautiful ghost woman who plays the piano.
Yeah, I remember her. I do remember that character. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I love, like, Morty.
Oh, wait, well, isn't Morty, like, the cop in the third game?
No, he was the,
filmmaker, right. Yeah.
Yeah, he was, like, the one ghost that didn't even... He just wanted to make his movies, dude. I also... Oh, man, who was that one ghost? I remember I really liked her name. It was, like, Phantasmagoria, like, the disco girl.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember what she looked like, but I just remember at the very end...
I remember she had, like, an afro, and I just remember the name. I was like, oh, that's a cool pun. Phantasmagoria. I was like, dang, alright.
Yeah, I just remember him, Luigi, after beating that ghost, he just does a little dance. He goes,
haha, groovy!
Yeah, I love that level. Groovy. Dude, I love Luigi's Mansion so much. They better have Luigi's Mansion 4 for Switch 2. Next level games, get off your butts. Unless you're already making it right now, in which case continue. Because, oh my goodness, the animations in those games are stellar.
Agreed. Let's see.
And then we had another donation from Glamrock Chica 2021. Would you spend a year in Gotham for $1 million? Sure.
I wouldn't.
Wait, a year?
What are you kidding me? In Gotham? I'd rather be alive and not have $1 million.
I'd rather... Well, I mean, do I get the $1 million after spending the year in Gotham?
Yeah, for the sake of this hypothetical scenario, let's just say that.
Yeah, I'll admit, I feel like even $1 million on, like, I feel like even that's, like, not enough. Some crazy stuff happens in Gotham.
Oh, hey, also, really quick, look at the screen. Look what I made. I made a brand new expression for Luigi here.
Ooh.
See that? These are his nah eyebrows. Don't they look great?
He's like, oh, what's happening over here?
What's going on over there, huh? Bro? What are you doing? Huh?
I like how, I really love how over time, I will say I really love the evolution of the animations, how they kind of just went from these stock one poses from bouncing a little to like actually like kind of almost being straight up animated.
Yeah, well, thank you for recognizing that. Yeah, like I'm definitely really proud of how far the show has come. I mean, it's taken a lot of work, like a crap load of work, to get the characters looking the way they do. But
I'm glad it's paying off because the newer episodes just look so good. The production is like so upped from like before. Like, it's a great improvement. Like, y'all should be proud.
Yeah, thanks. So, yeah, we worked super hard on the artwork. Like, I don't do any of the drawing, but, I mean, like, it's just so... Like, it's also a lot of work on my end to organize all this. Like, the way I describe it to people is, like, I'm not the... I describe Ask Mario like it's like a puppet show. Like, I'm the puppeteer, I just don't make the puppets, but other people make the puppets for me, and I organize them.
Well, you're the director.
Yeah, I mean, I do almost everything else.
It's more like you're just the director, like you're just, like you're puppeteering, like you're telling everybody where to go.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a lot of work, but it's very gratifying. I love getting to make people happy, and I really hope the channel can continue to grow from here on out even more. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well deserved.
Thank you, Sarah. Really appreciate it. Okay, it sounds like we got another super chat.
Yeah. They're just saying from SDV Studios, "Hi Slick, love your videos, can't wait for more."
Oh.
Thank you very much, SFD. Huh? Sorry, I'm working and trying to talk at the same time. It makes it a little tricky.
From SDV Studios.
SDV Studios, alright.
Yeah, thank you, SDV. You're the best. Wahoo!
Okay, let me find another question for you, Sarah. Let's see. So, what was your first video game? Like you said, Super Mario Kart was your first Mario game, but do you remember what your first game overall was?
Oh no, I did say that Super Mario Kart also happened to be like one of my first videos. I will say, that and like Donkey Kong Country, I would also say was one of the first I played. And
excellent.
Yeah, those were like probably my earliest memories, is playing those games. Like that got me into like Donkey Kong and such. Really loved Bonanza, by the way, in case anyone was gonna ask. I did finish it. I did not complete the what's it called? Like when you go do the upgrades. No, well, that also. I played a bit of the Emerald Rush. I actually really liked it. It's kind of addictive. Just trying to like see how much you can get under a certain time.
Yeah, I remember you got really into it for a while.
Yeah. But yeah, I
Donkey Kong Country was like again something like I remember playing with my sister a lot growing up. Also, another gaming franchise I'll say, one of my earliest, kind of was actually Halo.
Oh yeah, you're a huge Halo fan. Like, actually, one thing that you and I did is you and I binged Red versus Blue a while ago.
Oh yeah. We still have to finish, but yeah, we got it to like season. We're in the middle of season 12, right?
I think we finished the last season we were on.
Yeah. We finished season 11, I think. Tanner, I already see Tanner being like, "You're a huge Halo fan." Yes, technically, Tanner is way more of a fan than me, but I love Halo. My brother had an original Xbox growing up, and I used to watch him play with my sister. I was a little too young to play. I didn't play Halo till like Halo 2. But I had a lot of fun memories playing with my brother and sister, and then like playing Halo 3 with my cousins. I played a lot of Halo Reach with my friends. I would say like Reach and Halo 2 are definitely my favorites. I don't know if anybody in the chat's like a Halo fan.
I'm sure we got at least. I'm sure we at least got a few.
But that's also a series I really like. It really does stink where the Halo series and just Xbox as a whole is kind of going, because it's a great series, and it stinks that like after Infinite there really wasn't a whole lot after. We don't need to talk about the show, but
oh yeah, I heard not the best things about it.
Halo was also the reason, a main reason why me and Tanner are together, because he saw that we met on Tinder, and in my bio I mentioned I like Halo and Red vs. Blue, Rooster Teeth specifically, and he was like, oh, and that's what got him to super like me.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool.
I don't blame him. It's like you see a girl on Tinder that says I love like Rooster Teeth and Halo. It's like, yeah, like what you gonna say? Turn that down?
Yeah, most guys are just gonna be like, oh my god, a fellow geek who happens to be a woman. I must marry her now.
Yeah.
I understand that mindset. Okay, so
I see we got a few super chats. Yeah.
Okay, first we got one from Shane Amation Media. Hey, thank you very much for the super chat. You were the best. Wow. What got you into Mario in the first place, Sarah?
Well, okay, like I mentioned before, like I said, one of my first games was Super Mario Kart. That's what introduced me to Mario in the Mario series. What got me like really into it, I will say, like as I grew up, like I used to like watching, like I remember I would used to watch like YouTube videos where it was like those when people would like make those like videos where people would show like a bunch of ship art, and have songs in the background to it. I remember watching those, and I remember one of the art said like, oh, art from like so and so on DeviantArt, and I was like, wait, there's like a website where like people are posting art. And I was checking out DeviantArt, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's like all this art here, and I'm like, hey, I could post my own art here. And that's when I also like discovered like Nintendrawer and her friend Psycho, and
it's actually pronounced Saiko.
A few other Saiko.
Not a lot of people know that.
Nah, that's fair. And like other Mario artists that like, because I will like Nintendrawer Monica like is one of the first to like get me into like more into Mario, especially Luigi. It's kind of where I was introduced to it, and that's like what really got me into like Mario. I was like really into it like in middle school. It's funny, I was really into Mario in middle school, and then like high school I was really into like Red vs. Blue and My Little Pony, two complete opposites of the spectrum. But hey. And then by like college, I went back to like Mario. I kind of looped back around. Especially once I, made my Twitter and I was sharing some of my Luigi stuff and saw how popular that got right away. I was like, okay, I think I just hit a gold mine here. Like when I was just like, oh, I like Luigi and like, you know, Mario, and I know a lot of people do. Like, I'm gonna share that, and then like, yeah, and then I ended up getting like really popping off, and I was like, okay, I guess this is my thing now.
That became your niche.
And yeah, that became my niche, and then I got to meet a lot more Mario artists, and got to make a lot more friends, and so yeah, I went all to Mario for that. Because I got to meet a lot of great people, especially you, through it.
Aww, you're so sweet. Don't tell her, Chad. I'm actually a complete psycho and a horrible person. But don't let Sarah know that.
Yeah, I don't need to know that.
All right. Okay, and then there was one more super chat from let's see.
Oh yeah,
from
this one's
Gene Diddy 76. Hey, Slickframe, I love Diddy Kong too. Who's my fave? Well, thank you for the super chat. And yeah, you got a very good taste, Gene. Thank you very much.
You the best.
You know what? I'm gonna ask you. Why do you love Diddy Kong so much to a point of obsession?
Well, I did talk about it in one of those old Ask Slickframe videos I used to do. I'm actually gonna talk about it in the next Ask Mario episode, so there's a little teaser for that.
Oh yeah, because yeah, I guess because Diddy would be there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Diddy's gonna be in it. So yeah, I'm gonna save that for then. But
that's fair.
But yeah, you'll see eventually. It will warm.
Sounds good.
It will warm your hearts. It'll be the sweetest thing you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah. I do love Donkey Kong Country 2. It's probably my favorite SNES game is Donkey Kong Country 2.
Yeah, me too.
It's so fun. Like, even, like, years later, like, whatever, it's still, like, just one of the few, like, older games that I can still, like, pick up and play and get into. Like, it's just aged so well.
I mean, it's especially... I especially enjoy playing it when I have, like, the rewind feature, because it is a freaking...
Oh, yeah.
It is a hard game.
Oh, yeah. I remember when I was playing that game, it was like, yeah, I had to play it on, like, the SNES Online, or I was using emulators, because I was like, yeah, no way, like, I can just do... Sorry, I'm a filthy... like...
Filthy casual.
Filthy casual. Yeah, I'm not really... unfortunately, like, when it comes to video games itself, I'm not the best gamer. Despite how much I love video games, I'm not the best at it, unfortunately. But it's the same thing. It was the same thing with Majora's Mask. I only ever played it on the N64 online version, just so I could use save states. And this was before they even had the rewind installed. Like, so I was just like constantly having to do save states because I was like, there was no way I could beat that game without doing that. Heck no.
I mean, I don't blame you. Majora's Mask is that's another really tricky one.
Yeah, especially with the way they do the saving in the game. I'm like, yeah, sorry, no, I don't.
Alright. Give me a sec. I just need to move some folders here. Make sure I'm doing this right. The thing is, like, all this work I'm doing for Luigi right now, I'm gonna have to do all of this work again, but this time with him facing the right instead of the left. Oh boy. I'm really glad I started doing this kind of work on stream, so that way I could still, like, give you guys some content. It's not a new Ask Mario episode, but you know what, it's still something.
Still some behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. For me, I will say too, with exporting, big challenge also comes from like just making sure like I have everything like labeled properly and all that, because it gets really annoying when I accidentally like mislabel the wrong thing or whatever, and then it's like, oh, I gotta export these all again.
Oh, tell me about it,
and
dude.
It's just like,
and
it's just because it's just like, ugh, come on.
Here's a tip for those of you who, if any of you are ever hoping to get into this kind of work that we do, one of these days, if you use a PC, use Microsoft Power Toys, and you can use it to rename and organize files in specific ways. I discovered it recently, and I was just like, why have I not been doing this all this time? Ah!
legit, like, when you were showing me that, like, I don't remember what program you use, because, like, you know, I have a MacBook, so it's like, I use something equivalent to that. And I was like, oh, this helped make it a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's like, I just have to go, when I save it, you know, then it's just click over that, save over it, done. Don't have to, like, name them all, like, over again.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous.
Does make it a little less tedious.
Yeah, I really wish I discovered Microsoft Power Toys. Power Toys, that's what it's called. I wish I discovered that a lot sooner. It doesn't completely help with everything. Like it certainly makes it quicker, that's for sure.
No, yeah, it definitely helps shave off some time.
I feel like Squidward, when he tried a Krabby Patty for the first time, and he's just like all the wasted years.
I don't think it's relates, but I always think of that scene from Toy Story I love with Buzz being like, years at the Academy wasted.
Years of Academy training
wasted. Always love that line. No, I'm a sham. Can't even fly through a window.
Poor Buzz. Yeah, he ended up being okay though. He managed. He got through his existential crisis just fine.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me find another question for you. So so I guess so we've talked about.
I was gonna.
Oh yes.
Oh sorry, I was just seeing one from the chat that I wanted to ask. Someone was saying Infernite Ninja. Like, they were asking, have you seen the animated movie called Corpse Bride? I just wanted to point that out because I was like, yes, I have, because it's one of my favorite, like, Halloween movies. I love Corpse Bride.
Oh, you know, it's funny that you bring that up, because yesterday I was actually watching the new Nostalgia Critic review of Corpse Bride.
Okay, I will say I did not watch only because, like, again, I love Corpse Bride. I hold it close to my heart, and I'm, like, super sensitive about it, where it's like I don't even want to like know what he says about it, because I know in the past he's said before where he's like he didn't really get into it that much, but was like even though he said like there were things to admire, like he was like overall he was just like it's just something like I didn't really get into this or this, so I'm just like kind of like weirdly scared to watch it.
He had a lot of good things to say about it. I wouldn't worry too much.
Okay. Well, then I'll have to check it out then, because I am still curious.
Okay, let me find... here we go.
What's weird is I think Razzle also did a reaction for Corpse Bride, like, a day before that review came out. Or I think it was, like, the same day. I was like, what the heck?
For real? That's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, what the heck? Like, both of them coming out, like, the same time. That's weird.
Oh, real quick.
I guess it is that time of year.
Hold on, somebody in the chat. Ben asks, which character would you like to add in Ask Mario, Midbus or Fawful? I don't know, I mean, I think Fawful's the more popular character, and he's a lot funnier, but Midbus is funny, too. Like, I love the stuff he says to Bowser, like Bowser's like, I'm gonna make you taste my fist, and Midbus is like, ha, I can't do that, for, you see, I have no taste, and Bowser's like, that doesn't make any sense! Did you ever play? You never played Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, right, Sarah?
No. Like I said earlier, I have not played like any of the Mario RPGs.
Man.
I mean, I know about Fawful, but no, I don't know about Midbus.
But yeah, I don't know. Like Midbus and Fawful, like they can show up on Ask Mario. Like maybe, like even though Fawful is technically dead, I don't know. If there's by some crazy way, maybe he could come back to life and make a call on the tablet? I don't know. But yeah, I do like Fawful. He's a pretty funny character. He says the most ridiculous stuff, Sarah. I'm curious what you'd think about him. He says the craziest things, like whenever he's, like, threatening the Mario Bros, he'll say something like,
I'm going to beat you, and then you will fold like napkins that are crying.
He says, like, the craziest crap ever, and it's so funny. Like, in the first Mario and Luigi game, he's the sidekick to the main villain, Cackletta, but then in Bowser's Inside Story, he becomes the main villain because of how popular he was.
Oh, that's cool. Well, yeah, like I said, I did play some of Superstar Saga, so, like, I know of Fawful. But that's cool that he went up to, like, main villain role.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So I do like Fawful. He's a weird dude.
Yeah, he's a delightfully weird character. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I got the Luigi's Mansion theme playing right now.
I hear.
Okay, so I still got plenty of questions to ask you, Sarah. So let me I'll get to one of those in a sec. Let's see. Taking a swig of water really quick. Man, getting all these different Luigi combinations ready to export takes a while. But you know what? Luigi's one of the main characters on the show, so if anybody deserves to have a lot of work put into his art, it's him.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, of course you're like, oh yeah, obviously, because he's better than better than God himself, huh?
Is that how I sound like?
Yes, that's exactly what you sound like, Sewa.
This is how James sound like. I'm a big doofus and I do stupid voices.
Charming, very, very charming. We just need. It's too bad Elliot's not here. Otherwise, he'd come in and he'd go like, "Got him!" Okay. So next question for you is okay. So I mean, we talked about like some of your favorite games. Like, do you have any other franchises or fandoms that you're a part of? Like, I know you're a huge fan of Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question again?
I said, are there any like, what other fandoms are you a part of? Like, I know you're a huge fan of Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah, I love Scott Pilgrim. Also something that Tanner is really into. That he got me into as well. I wanted their art style, especially like in the anime, I think really influenced my current style. I find it has a lot of similarities.
Oh, you mean Scott Pilgrim Takes Off?
Yeah, I really do love the Scott Pilgrim art style. And like we mentioned before, I love Zelda, I love Halo. Other stuff, Dawn to Dawn, obviously. Red vs. Blue, I will always be a part of that fandom. I'm sure there's others, but nothing's coming to me.
Okay.
I would say those are probably like my biggest ones.
It's funny that usually
I would be like currently into.
Whenever I ask somebody that question, usually this is the part where they go, "Oh, I don't really partake in fandoms very much because they can be really toxic." Like, you're the first person to not say that.
I guess I was just saying like, oh, these are just fandoms. Like, I love the like in terms of like partaking in them. Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know, like. Yeah, some of them, that is a thing. A lot of fandoms are, like, kind of exhausting to deal with. But, when you meet the right people in them, they can be fun. Especially, like, with Mario. I have a lot of Mario friends. We have Discord server together and all that. And, it's just fun chatting about Mario and all that in a positive way.
You can obsess about Luigi together.
Yeah. Obsessed overall, like mainly like Luigi, Mario, the princesses mainly.
Yeah, the A-listers, the characters everybody loves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, recently that one new comic you made with Bowser, like it was definitely really cool to see you draw Bowser, because you don't often draw him, and you did a really good job.
Yeah, Bowser was someone I avoided for a while because he was kind of a pain to figure out how to draw, but I felt like I finally figured it out when I was like messing around a bit ago, like kind of doing different designs. Like something finally clicked where I was like, oh, I like this. It was mainly with his hair. Like I really love the way I drew it, like how it kind of looks like a flame. And I was like, oh, I like this, and and I like that because I was like, oh, this will help me like want to draw him more in the future now, because like now he's fun to draw. Because now, like, I figured it out.
Yeah,
you just gotta draw something enough until it becomes, like, natural for you. And, like, that's the thing, too, is, like, a lot of times, like, with some characters, like, when you first draw them, it can be a struggle, and it kind of puts you off and wanting to draw them, but, like, you got to push through it, and like, you know, over time you get more and more comfortable, you learn the tricks and like how to do it, and eventually like you become comfortable with it and it becomes like natural for you. You know, because it was same, especially with like the bros, like I felt like it took me a while to really get down like how to draw them, just because of their unique physical attributes, you know, like their giant noses,
Mm-hmm.
and like their round bodies and such. But I will say I still draw. I hate drawing their hats. I will say that. I was talking about that earlier with my friends. I was like, I hate drawing their hats. I usually avoid drawing them when I can.
What? You don't like drawing Luigi's hat? You think my hat is
No,
stupid?
no.
What?
I think you have beautiful hair underneath, and I just want to show that off more.
But,
Excuse me.
my hat. But, Sarah, how
I
could
know.
you?
I'm sorry. Maybe you don't have a difficult hat to draw, or at least it's difficult for me. I don't know. I can't draw hats. There's another thing I can draw.
It's okay. Luigi forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let me find another question for you. Let's see. So like, what is your overall history with the Mario franchise? Like, do you have any, like, aside from the games, like, are there any, like, do you like any of the cartoons? Have you read any of the comics? And, like, what did you think of, like, the movies that they've made?
Well, I mean, I I love like this. I love the older Mario cartoons. I love them so much. Like the Super Show and like Mario 3 and World Show. They just have their own charm to it. I love watching them with my friends over Discord. We are always like making fun of them, especially Toad. We all hate Toad on the show.
Why do you hate Toad?
Because he's no, in the shows, because he's so annoying. I like Toad the character, like, and the game's fine, but like he's cute. Like in the shows, he's just so obnoxious. Hey, Papa! Did anyone tell you that you're ugly? It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna, I think having Keegan-Michael Key voice Toad in the Mario movie.
No, yeah, legit.
Because his voice wasn't annoying.
It was a good choice. Yeah, it was a good choice. I really gelled with it. I was like, that's a Toad. Now that's your Toad. This Toad, the Virgin, like the Virgin Super Show Toad versus the Chad Mario movie Toad.
What?
Like,
I've
get
never heard
on
it-
his level.
I've never heard it described that way, but okay.
Well, I really do love the movie. It is one of my favorites. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, obviously, objectively, it is like, you know, it's not perfect, but personally, I really do love it simply because it makes me happy. And, you know, I think the biggest thing you know, thing for a movie is to entertain you. And, you know, I was very entertained. It's definitely my biggest comfort movie. You know, if I ever want to feel better, I just watch the Mario movie.
Yeah, me too. It always puts me in a good mood.
I mean,
I don't think it's like. Oh, sorry. go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. It's not like high. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like it's not like high art or anything. Like I said, like I can understand like the criticisms and all that, but at the same time, it's like it's such a charming movie, and like, you know, they clearly had a passion when making this movie. Like I can definitely tell that the people who made the movie loved Mario.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love Mario?
And,
Like, even if you're not a huge fan
yeah.
of Mario, there's at least some kind of, like, most people at least kind of sort of like Mario or have some kind of
like,
positivity with the franchise.
Yeah. It's like you can tell the people who made it like grew up with it, or you know, just have a love for it. Like I can feel that in the movie, and that's what makes me love it even more. Because again, like I love when you can tell when there was like love put into a movie.
Yeah, we love
And it wasn't
passion.
just made just because. Yeah, and it wasn't just made because Mario's popular, so we're gonna capitalize off that. I mean, maybe, but they hide it well. I don't know. My hope with the sequels is that I really hope it goes the Sonic route, where it's like the first Sonic movie to me is like the Mario movie, where it's like they're good movies, but like they're kind of just like, they're good, but that's about it. I mean, obviously, I like Mario more because I'm more biased that way. But like when it came to like Sonic 2 and 3 especially, they got like a lot better, and like they
For sure, yeah.
they really like upped it with each sequel, and I'm like, that's my hope for the Mario sequels, especially the Galaxy, is I really hope they're gonna be like, okay, we're like, so we played it safe with the first movie, we played it safe, and we saw that it was successful, so now we can go ahead and kind of experiment more. We can kind of take more risks this time because we can actually afford it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think the first Sonic movie was all right, but yeah, it definitely, like, if you compare it to the second and third Sonic movies, like, holy cow.
It did its job. But again, I think both Mario and Sonic, first Sonic movie, I think we're just like trying to play it safe because it's like again, it's like, this is a big IP. We don't want to take too many risks. Let's just play it safe for now, see what people think. If it does well, then we could take risks. Because we know people are going to see this movie no matter what.
Okay, is there another question in the live chat that we can read? We have about 17 minutes left on the stream, so and we gotta finish. I gotta finish reading off the other questions I have for you.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking through some of the. Oh, excuse me. Hiccuped.
Mamma mia, what was that? You have the hip up, Sarah?
Yes, I hiccuped a little.
Are they contagious? I don't want the hiccups. Don't spread it to me.
Let's see. See one from like Excelsius. I hope I can answer this the best I can. Where they said, Sarah, do you have any advice for someone who's struggling on coming up with original character designs? I'm very bad at originality. I guess it's kind of hard for me to answer because I'm like, I guess it's something I'd really have to think about. But like, I will say though, like, designing characters, like character designing, is probably like, I would say, my real passion. I love character designing. Like, that's why I love like making OCs. Even with like the Mario characters, I like kind of OCify them, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really stick to their canon designs like Monica would or Jason. Like, I do like going off a bit and giving, my own little twists to them.
Oh yeah, like you make Daisy extra short and you make Peach like incredibly tall, for example.
Yeah. And like even with Daisy, like I make her extra short, I give her darker skin, I give her freckles, her hair's a little different. Like with that, it's like I kind of designed her around, like, I was just trying to go like more what fit her personality more. And that's kind of something like when I'm character designing, it's like a lot of times it's like I think I usually go based off like what is the character's personality, and like you want their designs to scream what they are. Like when it comes to like their clothing style, even especially their colors, their expressions, like playing with like playing around with shapes, but like when you're learning about character design, they talk about like, oh, like the simple shapes, like breaking everything down to like circle. Everything is based on like a circle or square or triangle. And yeah, that is a big part because it's like each of those shapes, give you like psychologically an idea of like what kind of personality someone has. Like like someone with a more circular design, is seen as more cutesy or friendly, or more square, someone is seen as more, tough and such.
Like Carl
Fredrickson.
Carl Fredrickson from Up, like he's a grouchy character and he's box shaped. Like that's part of why they designed him like that.
Yeah, that's so like box shape would be someone, who's like usually like for tough characters, but also like for someone like Carl, someone who's very like rigid and like just like someone who's very like rigid, like kind of the foundation. Something like Garnet from Steven Universe, is like the, she is like keeps the team steady, like she's like the foundation of it, so she has this very boxy shape to her and such, and just like again like thinking about like those kind of things, or like, you know, if you have a character who's very, you know, like Daisy, who's very bubbly and extroverted and like hyper, you know, the yellows and oranges, you know, are very bright colors, and you know that gives you an idea like someone who's very vibrant. Or like with Rosalina, someone that I kind of was redesigning a bit. I gave her more like droopy features, like her eyes are I kind of drew like more droopy, and like same with her lips. I always give her like a pouty look.
Oh yeah, you do.
Just
That's
because
true.
I kind of yeah, just because it's like I characterize her. Those kind of features kind of give off like someone who is like kind of quiet and like, you know, someone who may be like quiet and just kind of reserved, or like almost kind of sad, like and such, which is kind of, I guess, how I characterize like Rosalina, someone who's just this very like regal, elegant, like not very expressive, you know, person, very keeps to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to characterize that through the design. Because,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I said, yeah, that's like my overall thing. Where I'm saying, like, it when you're wanting to give off like a character's personality, it's all through like you gotta design them in a way where it's like you look at that character and you instantly can tell what kind of person they are.
Okay, so we still have a
Just
few more.
through, like,
We still have a few more questions to go over, so I'm gonna speed things along here. Let's see.
it's alright.
So Sarah, do you have any Nintendo merch you want to tell us about?
I will say I don't really have a lot of merch. I'm not really one to buy merch a lot. I do have a few. I have a few plushies. I have a Luigi plush, of course. I also have this like Luigi
we're all
like
so
9-inch. I have like this 9-inch like Luigi figurine that I've had since like middle school. I remember my friend had a matching Mario one, and we used to like kind of do like an SML kind of thing where we would used to like make videos with the figurines and like, you know.
Oh,
Just have them
you guys
match
used to
it.
make plush videos like Super Mario Logan.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to do that, and I have like a Mario one, a little Peach one. I have a few amiibo. I have like the Smash 4 Luigi amiibo. I have a few Mario ones. I have a Daisy one. I have the Super Mario Adventure. Is that what it's called? The comic series from Nintendo Power.
Yeah, I think that's what it's
I
called.
have
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
like I have that. I have that completed book. Other than that, yeah, I don't really have a whole lot. Like I said, I'm not really one to like buy a ton of merch.
You know, it's
like-
funny. Like you'd think I'd have a Diddy Kong plush or something. I actually don't. You think I would, but I surprisingly don't have any Diddy Kong merch. You think I'd have at least one, but nah, go figure.
I mean, is there really a lot of Diddy Kong merch?
Not as much as DK. Heck, I don't think even DK himself has as much merch as like the Mario characters. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? If I end up finding a Diddy Kong plush, I'll give it to you.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Thanks.
I'll get it for you for your birthday.
Yeah, you know, my birthday actually. I'm trying to organize some folders here and having a weird tech issue. One sec. What is going on here? An unexpected error. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so the stream is almost over. Tell you what, I'm gonna do something a little risky here. I'm gonna do something right here, and hopefully, the stream will not collapse on itself. Hopefully, we'll soon see no lag. All right, this is a really important test. All right, you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. People in the chat, please let me know if there's any lagging or anything. Okay, so okay, next question for you. So, what would you say are your favorite art pieces that you've made? In fact, while you're sharing that, I'm gonna bring up one more art piece that you've sent me. Let's see. Actually, I think I know the answer. I think it's probably this one right here.
do not remember the context for that.
Me neither. I can't freaking remember why you drew
I
that.
want to keep it that way. I just like to think I just randomly was like, hey, here you go. This is you.
You just felt like drawing me with a humongous booty for some reason.
I think, like,
Uh,
I really don't remember. I know it's the meme, but I don't remember like why I drew that. I was making fun of you for something.
oh, it's a meme? I
But-
didn't know it was a meme.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a meme. Like there's like other similar drawings like that.
And then
Yeah. In terms of my favorite art pieces, I have no idea. There is a lot that I really like. I will say, okay, I'll say like one of my recent ones. I did that redrawing of that Luigi comic where like they're at the club and Luigi like wants to ask Daisy out, but he gets too nervous and he pukes
He ends,
on.
yeah, he ends up drinking and pukes on her. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he ends up getting one too many drinks and tries to ask her out, but he pukes on her shoes. That's still one of my favorite. That's one of the first like Luigi comics I did that kind of got me like really popular. So a lot of people will be like, remember that as one of the first comics. And I remade it like a few months ago, and I really love how it came out. I really love redrawing my old stuff. I love seeing how far I've come.
And Plumber's Bouquet, like that's probably my favorite comic you've ever made. I love like the outfit that you drew Daisy in, and I love how awkward they both are. It's I love that comic so much.
Yeah, that one's probably like my magnum opus because that's probably also the comic like most people know me for. Because again, I think it was what kind of set me, like established me, I guess you could say.
Nice.
Yeah,
if those of you want to read it, you can find it on her Instagram.
In a way, I do love it, but also I kind of like look back at it and kind of cringe because it's like a lot of it is like some of the dialogue is just I'm kind of just like riffing from other stuff or like parodying or whatever. But but I still think it's like a funny, coherent story of their first date. Yes, I will remake it one day. Not anytime soon. Maybe next year, when I'm even better at art than I am now.
Okay then.
Because that's a big comic to want to redraw.
Oh, and also there's this one that I have on screen right here. When the Thousand Year Door remake was announced, you drew this, and I really love this little comic here.
Yeah, that was like one of the first few things I like drew for you. Just you freaking out about Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, because again, like I never played it, so I was just like, oh, well, that's cool. They're making a remake. Meanwhile, you had a video of yourself like running around your backyard.
Oh yeah, I need to actually. I have a funny story to share. So for those of you who've seen that video of me running around like a psycho with excitement over the Thousand Year Door remake being announced, I was talking to Nintendrawer about it, and she made a joke saying that like so my neighbor, she ended up being the one to record me running around. She was holding my phone and filming me while I did that. And what happened was I told Nintendrawer about that, and she said, "Oh, your neighbor reacted? I think I know what happened. Like you said, thank you so much for recording me running around like a psycho." And then she imagined I walk outside my home the next day, and I'm like, "Huh? What's with the for sale sign? What's going on?" Like she's gonna move away because I'm so crazy. Luckily that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm still good buddies
good.
with that neighbor. We still get along well. Okay, let me
that's hilarious.
let me find another question for you. We just got a few more minutes left to answer them all, so let's see. Okay, so are there any upcoming projects you'd like to share? I know you talked about the upcoming New Year's Eve comic based on Electric Attraction, but is there anything else that you'd like to share?
What's funny is that actually I'm currently working on a comic right now that's Mario and Peach related. Yeah, Imagine I actually do Mario and Peach art. I just think it's funny because I have been doing a lot of Luigi recently, and I was like, I'm gonna take a break from that for a sec because I don't focus on Mario and Peach that much, and I think they deserve the light once in a while.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm currently working on that. I might get that finished up tonight, so I might have it posted for tomorrow. Actually,
Really? Ooh.
whether tomorrow or Thursday. So look out for that. I already posted a preview on my Doodles page on Twitter today. I did mention it was cursed. I will say that it's pretty cursed.
Cursed? What are you talking about?
I won't go into why. I'm just saying that like what I drew, like I was like I hated it.
Okay.
You'll see why. You'll see why once the comic's done.
Okay then.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it's been a while since I've drawn Mario and Peach, so it's nice to draw them again. But in terms of Luigi and Daisy, well, actually, I will say too, kind of Luigi Daisy. It's kind of more focused on Luigi and Peach. I had this idea that was actually based off of an idea that my friend Miki had on my friend Miki on Twitter, where it was like this idea where like Luigi wanted to like help Daisy feel better about herself because maybe she was feeling insecure, and Peach gives the idea that maybe he should go like like underwear shopping for her, and of course like he is really nervous to go to like a Victoria's Secret because it's like a bunch of like fancy underwear, and he considers it a form of cheating, seeing the mannequins in their underwear.
Wait, didn't I think you may have shown that to me?
Yeah, I think you might have seen that.
A little bit of it. I may have seen a sneak peek or something.
Yeah. So that's another idea. It is Luigi and Daisy related, but it was kind of focused more on Luigi and Peach, which is again something I also wanted to focus on more, is like the more like sibling relationship of Luigi and Peach and like Mario and Daisy, because I do love exploring more of that sibling dynamics with them.
Oh, one comic I like that you did recently was where Luigi comes back from a long visit, and then Mario and Daisy argue over.
One of my favorite comics too.
Like Mario and Daisy argue over who gets to hug him first.
Who gets to hug? Yeah.
And I mean,
Mario's like, I'm his brother, and she's like, yeah, well, I'm his girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, there's a joke. There's a joke that's made afterwards that I don't want to share here because it's a bit inappropriate, but it was very funny.
But it's pretty fun. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite comics too. I'll say that. Just again, it's nice because it's like it involves the four of them, and it's funny, and I liked how the drawings came out.
Also, don't forget.
So yeah, I'll say that. That's probably one of my favorites too.
Technically, you should be crediting me for that comic even existing, since I'm the one who inspired you to make it.
Heck, you did give me the idea because I don't remember what you were showing me a clip from an anime.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called.
Like, wasn't it like the dude's like friends were gonna greet him, but then like one of the girls came to like hug him first, and that's what gave me the idea because
it was a show called Golden Time something. I can't remember what it's called, but I just remember that clip being very cute, so I showed it to you. And like whenever I see something,
I just remember seeing that, and I was like, yeah, I just remember seeing it, and I was like, huh. I could totally see like the others wanting to go like hug Luigi, but Daisy's like, nope, I get to hug him first. He's mine.
Mm-hmm.
I called dibs first.
Exactly. Let's see. Okay, so so all the questions I have for you are complete now.
Right.
Because we started the stream a few minutes late, though, I think let's go for a few more minutes and try to answer a few more questions from the live chat. So, if you see any that you think are worth reading off, please go ahead, Sarah.
Yeah, sure. One sec. Let's see. I saw one that said like from Nurio the gamer. They're asking me if I'll be collaborating with Slick on Ask Mario in the future. I mean, I am collaborating with you right now. Well, I guess collaborating as if like I'm more involved than just helping you export emotes.
You know,
Um,
that's actually an interesting question.
Good question.
I actually, like a year or two ago, how long have you been working on the project for, Sarah? It's been at least a year or two, hasn't it?
Gotta been at least almost a couple of years now. Like, wasn't
Yeah.
it like 2023 when I started?
Something like that. I have it written down somewhere. I can look it up. But
Yeah,
I
I think
try
it's
to
been almost. I think it's about 2 years now.
um. Let's see. Give me a sec.
Mm. Dang, I was gonna suggest this song.
Oh, would you like to suggest a song?
Well, because I was gonna say, it's one of my favorite remixes from World
What?
is the Draw Mario theme.
Draw Mario.
I forget what they call it.
The
Yeah.
Mario drawing song?
Yeah, the Mario drawing song. Yeah, yeah. That's like one of my favorite remixes they've done.
Oh, yeah, I've heard this song.
Yeah.
Is this from Mario Paint?
Yeah, it's so. It's from like the what's it called Flip Note, like when they teach you how to draw Mario.
Oh,
I don't remember
okay.
the lyrics, but like draw an egg.
Okay,
1,
but
2, 3.
anyways, I was trying to say something before we chose this song.
Yeah,
so
no, yeah, go ahead.
the thing is, even though like I really do love Sarah's art, her art style is very different from the kind of art we have on Ask Mario.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
It is, like I said, like it is. I kind of break away from like the canon designs of it. It is a very different art style.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love for her to draw for the show. She would just have to adjust to this show's art style, and I don't know if she's
Yeah.
if she wants to do that.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying I couldn't. I feel like I would have the skills to be able to mimic designs a bit, but it would be very tricky. And I feel like, again, it's not really my style, so it'd be kind of like difficult for me to adjust. And I feel like for someone like, Jason, their style is very similar to Monica's already, so I feel like it's not really like much of an adjustment.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Yeah, but I don't know one thing that we did was there was actually a comic that I commissioned you to draw. Here, let me find it. There's this certain channel that like I noticed that there were a lot of comic artists like you, Sarah, and also Nintendrawer, who let me find this here, one sec. Who were getting their comics dubbed by big YouTubers, and like one thing that I do when I dub comics is I always make sure to share the ad revenue with the original comic artists, because I just feel like they deserve it. They made the original comic, so they deserve to get their share of the YouTube ad revenue. And
right.
I was frustrated to see how many YouTubers are not paid fairly. So I asked Sarah,
Yeah,
I came up with this idea
especially
here.
like they're given like flat rates, and it's like, which is crazy to me. Like I've had that offer where it's like, I will just give you like $30 for this, and it's like, why? I'm like, why am I getting a flat rate when I did like most of the work?
Yeah.
You're getting like, you're getting gradual income.
Yeah, so we made this comic like a few years ago, and like yeah, it just frustrates me to see like really talented comic artists being taken advantage of like that. Like I always make sure to pay like for Meet Zamarios, I make sure to give Nintendrawer a fair share of the ad revenue every single month. I make sure to keep track of it. And yeah, all I'll say is if you're planning to make comic dubs and you're going to monetize them, please make sure you compensate the comic artists fairly. Like, don't hog it all to yourself. That is really not cool to do. But yeah, Sarah did a really good job in this comic here, and I will say, the guy on the left looks a little familiar, don't you think?
That was not intentional, I will say that.
You just unconsciously were like, hey, look. You kind of drew someone who looks like me unconsciously, except he doesn't have a stupid baseball glove hair. Yeah. Oh yeah, I will say, like, the guy in the second panel here, notice the two letters here? That was intentional. We wrote it like that on purpose. I won't say which channel we're referencing, but it is a big channel that does not fairly compensate the comic artists. Yeah, it's really a shame that people do that. So, but please be respectful to artists. That's my soapbox moment of the stream. Oh, really quick, Katie Blaziken 1014 has been a member for 2 months now. Hey, Katie, thank you so much.
Nice.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really hope you enjoy being a member.
You your best. Wahoo!
I also see a question from Lynette Melancholia? Hi, I love your casual outfits that you have for the princesses. What is your style inspiration, if you have any? My main inspiration is Pinterest. I will usually search up outfit references on Pinterest. I'll usually like specifically look like like fall casual or like whatever kind of style I'm looking for on there, and I'll usually find some really good stuff on Pinterest. I have like a bunch of I use Pinterest a lot for for drawing references, for like art tips, for like clothing references. I love using it for that kind of stuff. I can find a lot of decently good stuff on there.
Speaking of,
that's mainly where I get my outfit ideas from. I love like coming up with custom outfits again because I love like characterizing the Mario characters through their clothing and just being like, what kind of clothing would they wear if they were wearing casual?
wow, what the?
And it's just fun doing like different designs and such.
What the heck, Sarah? Where's that comic you made recently? That autumn themed comic. I can't find it on Twitter anywhere.
Oh, it should be on Twitter. It was like try Instagram.
Hold on, I swear I saw it on Blue Sky. Let me. Okay, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, I'm just going to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. There's
one sec. I really need to.
Oh, you know what?
I think this is a really
That's
good.
another comic I really like.
This is the perfect comic for us to end the stream on. I think. Hang on.
Yeah. But Alan. Yeah. You know what? I'll say this is also a comic I really liked because I like that there's no words. It's just all through the action. Just a very Luigi fall centric one.
Where the heck
Again,
is
it was funny when I made this. This was like when the weather was still pretty warm. I was actually at the beach when I posted that.
Hold on, I'm having. Crud, I'm having another tech issue. Sorry, one sec. Where the heck is
it? Where'd it go?
Here it is. Oh.
Oh.
What the heck? It was off screen.
What
the heck? Stupid OBS.
Wow.
Anyways, here it is right here. I just thought this was really cute. Check this out. So I assume you looked at Pinterest to get inspiration for these outfits here?
Yeah. Like, mainly, like, Daisy's, like, overall dress. And, but Luigi, I will say, guy clothing is hard to look up. Y'all have, like, no variety.
Do we not, really?
No, it's really hard to find variety of guy clothing. That's not just, like, t-shirt and jeans.
I have a question to ask. What is Daisy implying here at the end? Is she saying that
her lips are cold?
Her lips are cold? But what does that have to do with Luigi? What is she asking Luigi to do? I don't understand, Sarah.
I think she wants Luigi to warm her lips.
Warm her lips?
Another pair of lips.
Another pair of lips?
Yeah, you don't even have the...
That's so risque. That's so naughty, Sarah. How dare you?
I know, how scandalous.
Disgusting.
You don't even have part 2 on there. You don't even see the kiss.
Well, if people want to see it, they got to go to your Instagram, Twitter, or Blue Sky to see it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But yeah, let me get that disgusting filth off screen. Kissing,
yeah, get
girls,
that off.
Girls have cooties. Kissing is gross.
Sorry.
Ew, bleh.
Yeah, you're right. Also, sorry, I just saw Tanner was saying in the chat, how can you say we have no variety when I have more clothes than you? I mean, it's 99% graphic tees and hoodies and several pair of nearly identical jeans. Yeah, so you're just proving my point. It's all just t-shirt and jeans. Girls, we got we got t-shirt and jeans, we got like blouses, we got button-ups, we got dresses, we got like different kinds of shoes. We got like high heels, we got boots, we got tennis shoes, we got slip-ons. We got so much to work with.
I don't know. I feel like I can't speak for all guys, but I guess.
I mean, I know there's like other, there's variety with men. It's just like, again, I think uh sometimes I look at like TV shows. So I find a lot of TV shows will usually dress the men up in like, you know, kind of more interesting outfits other than just plain t-shirt and jeans. They'll usually have, because that's the thing too. It's like when you go in for casual wear. Because again, I don't like sticking to just that because it's like, ugh. I just like having more variety.
Okay, so we've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Let's see, Sarah, let's go ahead and answer one more question. Let's see. Oh, here's a question from Thristian Silas. Question. How do you make a question? How about you make a crossover between Mario and Sonic, and how do you feel about Tony Stark? Okay, well, if I had a nickel for every time somebody asked me to do a Mario and Sonic crossover, I'd be Scrooge McDuck, like richer than Scrooge McDuck. But I don't know, maybe someday, we'll see. I know the fans really want it. But I feel like this is a good question to end on, because one thing you and I are both a huge fan of, Sarah, is the MCU. We love the Avengers movies.
Yeah. Well, once again, that is something that I also really got into because of Tanner. I think I love how a lot of it is just like, yes, I'm a fan, but it's mostly because of Tanner. He got me into a lot of stuff. But yeah, he really got me into MCU as well.
Nice, he's a good man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's got good taste.
Excellent.
Sorry, I just saw him saying, "Oh my God, don't get me started on the Doom thing." Yeah, I'll say, I love the movies, but I really don't know a whole lot about the comics and all that outside of it. I'm not an expert, so I really don't know how to feel about it. I'm just like kind of going by what Tanner thinks, because I'm like, he knows more than me. And he's got a lot of conflicted feelings, so I'm like, okay.
I don't know. Like, it depends
I'm like,
on how they do it.
I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, I'm like, I gotta see how it's executed. Because I really don't know what to think about it.
I get the feeling like because Marvel movies recently,
Yeah,
like, especially with the MCU, like a lot of them have been kind of just alright or not doing very well. Like some of their recent movies have been box office bombs, like the Marvels and Ant-Man 3.
Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was really good.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people
Wolverine.
like that movie.
Yeah. And Deadpool and Wolverine, I will say. Also Loki season, especially Loki season 2. Really good. Loki in general is like their best show.
Agreed. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it definitely. I mean, yeah, it's definitely had ups and downs. But I don't want to say like it's been like I said, there's a lot of like recent MCU movies that came out that I really like. I'm one of the few people that love like Multiverse of Madness, for example.
But hold on to get back to Doctor Doom really quick. My thoughts on that. I mean, I feel like the reason like they brought back Robert Downey Jr. is because he is such a moneymaker. Like he was such an integral part of the Infinity Saga. Everything from Iron Man up until Avengers Endgame. I feel like they're definitely doing it to try and get more people to watch, like drum up interest again. But I don't know, if they do it right, I'm okay with him coming back and playing another character, as long as it feels right, as long as it's genuine and it works.
Yeah, I mean, I know people say, like, I agree, where it's like, I just hope it's not, like, a Tony Stark variant. I just want him to just... If he's gonna be Doom, I just want him to be Doom. He just happens to also play Tony Stark. Like, whatever, people play multiple roles. But it's like, again, I just don't want him to be a variant. I agree. It would be kind of a cheap if he was like just a Tony Stark variant.
Yeah. I mean, he said that he likes playing.
And like Tanner.
He said he likes playing complex characters, but a lot of people were joking like, he loves playing complex characters, and he also loves receiving huge stacks of cash from Marvel.
Yeah. But I agree, Tanner, where he said that making him a variant wastes both the Doom character and RDJ's talents. And it's like, yeah, it would just be kind of a waste, I think. But I'm still looking forward to Doomsday. I know a lot of people are very iffy about it, especially because of, like, just they haven't really released much about the behind the scenes and all that, compared to, like, Spider-Man Brand New Day, for example, which I'm also very excited for.
My thing with the new Avengers, my thing with the new Avengers movies is like I feel like I'm just not as excited for them because like the other Avengers movies had other movies that I really enjoyed that built up to them when the characters came together in the Avengers movies, it was like, whoa, oh my god, Captain America and Iron
No,
Man and
yeah,
Thor together. Whereas
yeah, I
like
get
the new
that.
characters I'm just not as into. So like if it just
No,
doesn't
yeah,
feel like
I
the
get
same kind of hype and build up. But I don't know, maybe they'll surprise us and make
Wait,
something
I don't know.
cool. I just don't
It's
think it'll be the same.
Yeah, but sometimes that's not a a bad thing. But I getcha, you know. I'm still I'm still curious what they're gonna do with that.
Yeah, I mean, I am too. I will definitely see. I know, like,
I mean, we
I know
haven't had an Avengers movie since Endgame, so.
and I've been fine with that because I think Endgame was like the perfect way to end the story, but they're still trying to continue it, and it's like, you know, I don't know.
Well, I have nothing against them continuing. Like I said, there's a lot of good stuff that came after it. It's just like, I think I agree where it's like, it's kind of been, it's the whole, because like with the original, like, uh, phases, they were all very like close, very like connected
Mm-hmm.
in like one big thing in a way. Where
And there were
with,
less
like,
movies too.
Phase
There
4
were
and
less.
Beyond,
There were less movies and no shows,
Well,
so it was easier to keep track of it
the
all.
thing is though, there's less movies too. Phase like the recent phase, I think only had like 4 movies.
Which is
like
a good thing for
Deadpool
sure.
will, yeah, like I'm glad they're not like just pushing out a bunch of movies. I don't mind that they're just slowly pacing it out, and just being like, okay, we're just we're just gonna pace it a lot more. We're just gonna get out whatever. Like
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine, I think was like the only MCU movie to come out like in like last year. I think
It was, yeah. You know they did that because they were like, okay, we haven't been making enough money. We got to focus on quality
Yeah.
instead of quantity, and I think that's definitely
yeah,
the right
and
way.
again,
to go.
it's like I think I'm fine with them having like less and less. Like as long as it means there's like less crap to go through,
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed.
So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with current MCU right now. Like I said, like I'm still very open-minded with them, and I've enjoyed a lot of stuff they've had. Especially with their shows and all that. It's like,
Like
I'm
She-Hulk.
kind of more of a casual.
She-Hulk was the best show they've ever made, right?
Yeah,
Everybody-
She-Hulk was.
Everybody loves She-Hulk.
It was definitely that.
That is sarcasm, by the way.
Yes, I can tell.
I know you can tell. I'm
I
just
will
telling
say,
the audience.
Well, Secret Invasion was definitely their worst. That was like doo-doo.
I tried watching that show,
was-
but I was just bored. I could not get into it.
It was yeah, it really was not that good. But like I said, I really loved Loki. I actually really liked Agatha all along, which was one of their newer ones. That was like really kind of surprised me how good that was. Let's see.
Well, hang on.
Yes,
So
fine.
okay, I think we've talked
yeah,
about. I think we've talked about Marvel enough now. Let's.
Okay.
Wait. I said
Okay.
there was that was gonna be our last question. Let's answer just one more since
Yeah.
we spent a lot of time on that one. Let's find just one more from the chat to read.
Yeah,
and
we
then
kind of
we'll
went on a
skedaddle.
tangent there. Let's see.
And by let's, I mean I need you to pick it out. By we, I mean you.
Oh, here we. Well, I see a question for you.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, they were Hala Tawe Roxon. Hey, Slickframe, what are you going to be for Halloween? Are you going to be movie Mario? Question mark.
Honestly,
Are you dressing up for Halloween?
I wasn't planning on it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last time I dressed up for Halloween. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't get trick-or-treaters in the place where I live, so if I did, I probably
yeah.
would just to entertain them. I would love to dress up as Luigi and give them out candy and
Do my Luigi voice for them. Wahoo!
like that'd be so much fun.
I remember I dressed up as Luigi when the Switch 2 came out. Like me and Tanner dressed as Luigi and Daisy.
Oh yeah, he dressed as Daisy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. I probably will dress up. I mean, I've been dressing up the last few years because we might get trick-or-treaters this year because our last apartment, we lived on like the 3rd floor, so we didn't really like get any trick-or-treaters, but we moved to a new apartment that's now on the ground floor. And we live right near a village, like where there's a bunch of families. So we might actually get trick-or-treaters this year.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
So I'm hoping for that, because that'll be fun. Because I love getting out candy to the trick-or-treaters.
Ah. Crap! I screwed this up. I chose the wrong folder.
Maybe might wear Spider-Man. Might be Spider-Gwen again, because I know Tanner has a Spider-Man costume, because he's a huge Spider-Man fan. And my friend Jess has a Spider-Gwen hoodie. So a couple times a few years ago, we dressed as Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen.
Nice, super cool. I hope the next. I can't wait to see Beyond the Spider-Verse. I loved the last movie so much.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Spider-Man movie ever.
Oh yeah, Across the Spider-Verse is definitely one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. It's one of my favorite movies, period.
I liked it a lot more than the first one, oddly enough. I don't dislike the first Spider-Verse, but I don't love it the way a lot of people do.
I love Across. Oh no, I love Across the Spider-Verse. I think I like him more than in 2.
Yeah.
But I can understand why people would like the first one more. Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, I can't believe they thought they were going to be able to release the sequel to it like a year later. Like,
I know.
That was insane.
I was like, yeah, okay, sure.
They thought they could pull like
5 years with you took 5 years with Across the Spider-Verse. I'm sure you can get Beyond out in like a year. Yeah, okay.
Like, my guess is that was an executive decision. Like, they were like, oh yeah, like just like Avengers Endgame and Infinity War released a year between each other, or just like the last 2 Harry Potter movies or the last 2 Hunger Games movies. We can do that, and we'll make so much money. Yeah, and it's like,
and Sony was like, huh?
Yeah, no way, Jose. I've heard there's been a lot of. I won't get too into this because it's not the happiest subject, but yeah, I heard that there was a lot of like crunch and a lot of like unhappy animators who worked on those movies because of that. So
no, yeah, that's why. Yeah, and that's why I was like, please take your time with this. I don't want you, because I heard that too, and I was like, I don't want them to be crunched this time. I want them to take their time. I was like, I don't care if I have to wait like 10 years or whatever. Just give them breathing room, please. I'm like, trust me, I will go see it. I don't care how long you take. I'm gonna go see it. I promise.
Gotta give them time to cook.
Yeah.
I'd rather good things come to those who wait. Except for the last season of Squid Game. That is the exception. No, I was not a big fan of that.
I have not seen Squid Games, I'll say that, so.
Oh yeah,
I've never
really?
watched it. No, I never got into that.
The first season's pretty darn good. The first season is amazing. That's definitely worth watching. Like, the rest of it is mostly well made. It's just, I just didn't care for the ending, but, you know.
Nah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to export a few more PNGs here, and then we're going to end the stream. Luckily, by stretching out this stream, I was able to finish everything I needed to do for this Luigi emote here. So I won't have to pick it up later. That's awesome. Making the progress. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see.
Heck yeah.
You could say...
Like a little wink, like, haha.
you could say,
Luigi like that. Wahoo!
do you like the progress, Luigi?
Oh yeah, I like the progress. Progress is great. Oh yeah.
Okay. Tell you what, screw it. One more question. Let's answer one more question from the chat. Is there anything else, since we've been here for a little longer than I expected?
Sorry.
You okay there? You sound like you were in pain.
No, my voice just cracked when I did that.
Yeah, you sound like you're in pain. Like, make the stream end. James.
Please get me. No,
this is horrible. This is the worst experience of my life.
No, of course not. Ooh, I am getting tired. It's already like almost 9:30 where I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. Someone's asking you, can Hatsune Miku be on Ask Mario?
Hatsune Miku? Oh yeah, that isn't that the Vocaloid singer character? I know nothing about that character, and she's also not a Mario character.
Not a Mario character. Not a video game character.
Like, I know she's in the new Sonic racing game, but that's a Sonic game.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, she has a video game character now. I forgot.
Yeah, well, full transparency, we currently have no plans for it, but, I don't know, maybe by surprise she'll show up through association with Sonic, since Mario and Sonic are buddies, but, currently no plans at the moment.
Although I see Taylor's Wicked Midnight. Sarah, I made a story from your Mario fan kids. Can I post it on Archive of Our Own? Heck yeah, of course you can. That's
Aw.
awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so sweet.
I love... That's awesome. I love my fan kids that I made for the Mario game. Like, I've been really getting into them more and more, especially with, like, Luigi and Daisy's. Had their, like, son Vinny and their daughter Willow. I love every time I post something about them. I always get at least one person being like, Vinny Vine Sauce reference? And I'm like, yes, that is a Vinny Vine Sauce reference. You got it.
Okay, so...
But yeah, I want to do more family stuff with them. But that's awesome to hear, yeah. Totally. I don't know how to search for it. I guess you'll have to, like, DM it to me. DM me a link or so. On Twitter. Or I'll most likely see it on Twitter.
Okay, everybody, we've been going for 2.5 hours. I think we're going to call it here. Everybody, thank you very much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Sarah, thank you very much for coming on. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. I would love to do another one of these at some point.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, cool.
It's fun talking.
All right, now I'm going to do my little plug I do near the end of the stream. Everybody, thank you very much for coming. I am planning to do another stream this week. I might be bringing Luigi back here to continue Super Luigi Galaxy on Thursday. So that might be a lot of fun. We'll see about that. For those of you who don't know, we're currently doing a fundraiser called the Rosalina Razor. You may see it in the bottom left corner of the screen. Currently, all the money donated during streams is going towards the Rosalina Razor, but if you would like your very own audio message featuring any of the characters on Ask Mario, you can find the link to my Ko-Fi page in the description below. And if you go there, if you see the price chart and donate a certain amount of money, you can get your very own customized audio message from any of the Ask Mario characters. You can get one from Mario, or Luigi, or any of the princesses, or Bowser, or anyone else. All funds will go towards the Rosalina Razor. We're trying to get Rosalina to come on Ask Mario. And with your support, maybe that'll happen someday. We're about 39% of the way there, and something tells me after this stream we might be hitting 40%. So we're almost halfway there. Really appreciate all the support that we've gotten so far. Thank you very almost. Sarah and I are going to skedaddle, because it is late for her. Like, she's all the way on the East Coast, so I gotta...
Yeah, East Coast, baby!
Yeah. But yeah, Sarah, thank you very much for joining. And
yeah, of course.
Anything you want to say before we go?
Here. I love Luigi. Did I mention that?
Oh, well, you know what? I got some good news for you.
I love you too, Sarah. Thank you very much for joining. I'm waving to you right now. Bye-bye. Wahoo!
Bye-bye. Heck yeah.
Alright. Good night, everybody. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye-bye. Alright, let's go ahead and mute ourselves now and let the audience listen to this nice purple coin music before we go.